Good evening. It is Wednesday night, and that means it is time for Armal Action. Nathaniel here, joined by Takahito for his first broadcast. Welcome, Taka. I know we had a very exciting trip at NAO this past weekend. You made it back safely. How's it going to be checking out these Armal games?
Hello, yeah, I'm Takahiro. I'm excited to join this broadcast. It's my first time. Uh, I don't know. I'm excited to see some big hands too, and I'm hoping to share the excitements with everybody here too.
Yeah, so I know you're not playing this season, right? You're on hiatus.
Yeah, I'm on hiatus.
That means you have a little bit of a chance to scope out perhaps your competition for the future because these players are in the first division C1. Gabriel is currently the top player out of this group of four at third place overall in this division, plus 134. Binyi not too far behind, ninth place, plus 60.6, hoping to crack into that top seven for a guaranteed promotion. For Mitchell and Brian, these are two newcomers from the Kansas City club. Mitchell at 29th, Brian in 31st overall. Of course, they've got a goal of finishing positive because in the C1 division, most positive performers will achieve a promotion due to potential bonus slots. We'll see. We'll hope that historical trend continues this time around. But looking to the game itself, we're underway. It is Gabriel, our first dealer. To the right, Ashen TV is Mitchell. Across the table, Miaor is Binyi. And on the left, Namazu is Brian. Taking a look at this first dealer hand, looks pretty straightforward. Hantaka,
Boom.
just kind of call and see what happens.
Yeah, I'll probably call Haku, try to get this cash out. Also, hopefully, trying to get something near that Dora. Hopefully.
Yeah, and that's going to be an interesting thing to see. How long does Gabriel hold on to this 8 mon? Actually, calling the 7s to this way looks like, we still are looking for one block, so chances are it will be around the 8, and there we go.
Not the best, but it still works since the door indicator is 7 months, so there's one less tile out, but it still does the job.
Yeah, and it's such a highly in-demand tile that it's not likely that someone will want to discard that in the future, even if you're temp on it. So it could take a little while to get there, but you know, it's a block, and we need a block, so we'll take whatever we can get. He shot 10 for Bakapat, Gabriel here. On the right, Mitchell is doing quite well with potential Tanyao Pinfu Ipeko.
Yeah.
It's an
The only
kind of
only
curious
the 1
Ishanten,
mon?
right?
He's keeping Ishanten 1 mon is pretty thin, but other than that. Oh.
Well, that's a great fix. Now, how
One
greedy would you want to
Yes.
get?
How greedy do we go with this one? Do we chuck that 6, 7, or one of those to make it a pair and go for Yampeko? Or do we just keep this nice shape?
There was a Gianpeko Tempai, I believe, not too long ago. But what ended up happening was a winning hand was a like a San Uncle San Doko. San
Ah,
Doko.
Sandoku. And we have Dealer Tenpai waiting on 4 pin, 2 mon, and I believe there's only 2 left in the
Yeah, although
wall.
kind of curiously, he did get the 7 mon by Chi, but I think that was maybe a misclick from Brian.
Yeah, I believe
Because
so.
right now Brian
Wasn't
is
there?
Tempai on that very 7 mon.
Yeah. Drew the 1 man back for Tenpai on 5-8, so 5-8, so is only one?
You're
Only
right.
1/8 though?
Well, all the 8s
No,
so are gone. 115 so. Oh no, they're just dead. There are
they're
no
just
tiles
dead.
left.
Oh no,
From
and
Mitchell's
free
perspective,
pin reach.
Brian says, "Well, I'll go for it." He doesn't know it, but actually, he has a better chance of winning than Mitchell does because he's locking away the last two 8 so in his hand. Gabriel's holding Tempai in the 2 mon 4 pin. Let's see, 4 pin's pretty safe cut here, but there's only one 3 pin left. Oh,
Maybe he was banking on Toyman skirting 3 pin again, this pair.
no, we're
Oh,
gonna.
back to Senpai.
Mm, Ryukyoku. Three players tempai, and the players look across at each other at the weights and they're like, "Really? That's what you were waiting on?" All right. Well, that was certainly an exciting first round. Hopefully, a lot
Yeah.
more of that to come. All right, let's look at the high pie here. In East 1,
Oh,
continuous 1, we have 2 Reach 6, 2 Homba. Very strong hand for dealer, huh? Looks like 2 away from Tempai.
yeah, looks like it too. Do we keep this knight because it's next to Dora? Yeah.
Very flexible shapes as well.
Yeah.
This 1-2 pin doesn't even need to stay in hand necessarily, especially if we get extensions from this 4-5-5 so shape.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Make it closer to Tanya, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes. On the right, we have Mitchell with Adora in hand, a diamond shape. Could be Itsu in the Manzu. Will just be, yeah, considers a little bit calling the Chi there, but decides to hold off and draw some better tiles first. Across table, Bingi will open up with the East, hoping for East Dora 1, but just going quickly and trying to collect the Rigi 6 from the middle. And on the left, Brian has a very nice looking Ishantan. Dian Shantan. These shapes are amazing.
Oh, Khan? No
No Khan.
Khan.
Wow.
No Khan. No fun.
From Ishantan, I think it's kind of normal to Khan, right?
Yeah. And if you were gonna, well, maybe he was already planning to call,
Hmm.
so he didn't want to increase Dora's to others.
Well, he's able
That's an
to.
interesting T.
You pulled the 2 pin, and you could still use a 2 pin, huh? That's pretty rare, but
Yeah.
Brian will call as well. Ishan 10 with potential Toy Toy on the left.
But the 5-8 so is gone.
Well, that just makes Toy Toy easier, right?
Yeah, yeah, it makes 7 so very good. Kabe, Toy Toy, wait.
In the meantime, on the right, Mitchell has drawn very well after passing that 3-mon. Now just looks for a 3 and a 4-mon for the Itsu, but it will be
Dealer
dealer small.
takes all the reach sticks too from last hand.
Yeah, so up to 34, 8, 2 Homba now. I need to reset my brain after the main event at NAO. I played in
Yeah.
the 3 player Sama side event, and they had big homba. Each homba was worth 1,000 or 500 piece on Sumo, and so I look at 2 homba. I'm thinking, oh yes, an extra 2,000.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
it doesn't
Big
quite
combo, big.
work that way here. But already Ishan 10 for dealer, and this is a
Already Asian and 2 Dora with Yakuhai pair.
yeah, and that complicates things. Like, do you call here?
Yes.
Yeah, Atosuke.
Atsuzuke Chun? I think I'm okay with doing Atsuzuke Chun with to Dora. And like off chance that 9 so comes out first, you can already
Ooh.
going for it. Oh, beforehand. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess like if you kept the 8, so you'd have a decision to make right here. Do you stick with the Atosuke or do you play for the Toy Toy?
I see, I see. Well, I think oh, well there it is.
And now the players
Oh
definitely know
no.
it's Toy Toy or Yakuhai. In this case, both.
Oh.
Chun is gonna come out. This is gonna be a big one. Toy Toy Chun Door 2. So dealer Mangan plus 600 for the home bot, and Gabriel's off to a great start.
Yeah, this is a very, very good start.
East 1, you're 3 rounds in. You haven't lost your dealership yet.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good. And against a Toy Toy, especially an early Toy Toy like that with 3 calls, the weight could be anything.
Yeah.
It's hard to.
But it is very sus that it was 8 so 7 so discarded with a 9 so pawn, so but
Yeah, you
in the
definitely
end
suspect
there's
it should be Tempai.
yeah, in the end it could be anything.
Right. That's the follow up. It's like, hey, I know it's Tempai, but like, what am I supposed to do with that knowledge? And well, Gabriel might have a little bit of a slower hand this time around. I'm seeing, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shapes. Technically 5. If you consider 1, 3, and 4, 5 mon separate shapes. That
Well, we
Haku will
filled up
help.
the and we're just waiting to see when that Hatu comes out for mid for the Shimucha to call it.
Yeah, Mitchell, after I deal into 12K, I often think, I want more than 1,000 points.
I do too. Yeah, I do too. I
But
think. Mhm.
I guess you don't have to, get it all in one go. It's still East 1. Even if you're just picking up 1,300, that's still definitely usable points.
And the second one comes out, so we pawn. Interesting about that. Those tile keeps though. The 8 pin discard and still keeping 7 pin, 9 pin.
Mm, it is one away, but now I wonder if Mitchell's also going for a similar Toy Toy vibe, like cutting
Look,
5, 6, 7 so and ending up on Doratanki.
looks like it.
We'll see. I'm
Maybe
very
a little,
curious.
yeah, maybe a little too slow for calling, but we shall see.
Yeah, now that we're in the middle of the second row, even if that it was our plan initially, it might be too late now. Well, here's a 3.
I'm guessing we're gonna call it. Yes.
Decision time. 7 so.
Oh, the Dora Tanki it is.
Going for it
Big value.
all.
You trying to get back all that 12K now, somehow.
Yeah, and here it's totally fair to, if you're going to make the decision, cut like the 6 so and the 5 so and start to hold a little more safety. Now we're in a little bit of a rough spot.
Yes. Reach from Toyman, waiting on 6-9, so oh, and Ipatsu on 6, so
Well, we got the 9 pin 2, is about to be our
yeah.
Monkan. But Ipatsu with Ura, and that will put Binyi over 30,000 points. Mitch will have the dealership, but we'll see if he can run it up.
And we see a no, Hointsu rush from uh Gabriel.
Hmm. Also
Yeah.
gets his Yakuhai too, so he might, especially with a 6 pin pair, just say speed is more important and just
Yeah.
call it down. It's a curious spot because he has the lead, he can afford to do that, but Honitsu in the Dora suit with a Yakuhai call already is quite strong.
I'm gonna assume that he's probably just gonna go for Yakuhai and because he has a 47K first width that he's already close to the top 3 in the league anyways right now
Hmm.
is
That's
my assumption.
that's a good point. Maybe if he was lower in the standings, he could consider something else. But also like an interesting decision here. Pon Chun cut 2 pin. I We don't
Yes,
have a
that is
Honitsu
interesting.
here.
Is it because dealer is wishing to wait on the same suit as the Hornitsu that we are suspecting?
Hmm. Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to drop any Mon tiles. Well, this is Tempai waiting on the 8 Mon. There are 3 in the wall.
That's better weight than the Ramit 5/8 so.
That's
So
true.
and it has 2 Dora, so
Let's taking a peek at the other hands. Brian's hand looks pretty strong across the table. Kind of has a choice of which pair to cut, 7 Mon or 7 So. I oftentimes wonder, because I'm waiting on 3 6 So, is it good to cut the pair of 7 So to make it look like Soso is cheaper to me? Or does that just make it more likely that I'm waiting on the 3 So and 3 6 So versus like the 4 7 So?
my assuming for this certain case is that they picked the 7 mod because the toy dealer is we're assuming it's going Honitsu because of the fact that we haven't seen any Souls of Discards is my guess as to why they picked 7 mod over 7 so
Oh, there's the 8. And Mitchell rewarded for choosing the Kanchan here. Chundor choose
yeah
2000 all. See if Mitchell can continue these dealer wins. Hi Pie. Not bad.
not bad but we still have to work with this one we already have a stream on Anko on our... Whoa, that's an Anko in 3 pairs.
Oh, on the right.
Yeah.
Make that 2
Oh,
Onkos.
make 2 Ankos.
And drops door immediately. Says, you know what? I've
Yeah.
got my shapes. Don't need door if you're aiming for Suanko.
Yep.
Meanwhile, on the left, Gabriel with the Honitsu play in the Dora suit.
Mhm.
Boom.
Yes, I assume. Yeah, I would assume so. Call. It's also in the suit of Dora, so yeah. Again, looks like Toyman is gonna have a rough time with this one. Not enough shapes still, while everybody else.
Each.
Oh, and Tenpai Sanko? No, no, it's not. It's Sumo.
On Sumo Sanako, but only two
Yeah,
tiles in the wall here.
yeah. And Hatsu's floating in Toyman.
Boom.
Oh no.
No, it's paired up.
Oh, it's paired up. We can
Eitsu's
save it.
yeah, Eitsu's still safe here, but now that there's another call on the left in
Boom.
Gabriel's hand, it makes it a little bit harder of a shove.
Yes, and it looks like Gabriel will stop with the 3-pin.
Yeah, cutting west here.
Yeah. Dealing in does not really, as first place, isn't really the best.
No.
And we have, oh,
Well, there's no Yaku here. I think Mitchell is aiming for a
yeah,
Toy, but this Ricci has kind of gummed things up a bit.
we have a pair, so we can try to Toy again.
Yeah, and Tumon is Suji to the Ricci. It is Ricci tile Suji. Declaration tile Suji, but
And now
uh-oh.
Corso passes.
Toyman is Tempai, but the 7 still
Oh,
won't deal
yeah.
in.
No, no reach? Are we gonna reach here? No.
Hmm.
Trying to find a better way around the 5-pin, 3-pin?
Yeah, perhaps not liking. Oh, can call this. I mean, 6-0 not. I guess 6-0 is actually relatively safe here.
6, 8, mon. Oh, we are. Looks like we are defending.
Yeah,
Since if it's defending, we will most likely go to Ryukoku unless dealer finds Tenpai.
yeah. Amusingly enough, Brian has drawn all of the winning tiles for
Yeah.
Binyi. Yeah, and if Brian
We,
had, reached it, he would have dealt in on that 7-mon draw before the 7-so came out.
hmm? I'm surprised we
Boom.
did not take Tenpai here. Oh, because we knew we were gonna pawn.
Yeah, well, now we have a Yaku. Tumon is live in the wall. I didn't think this hand had a chance. Toy was so far away, but here we are, and Mitchell cannot deal in either, so he's the only one who can win. Oh, but Brian,
Oh,
that
Boom.
was a
oh,
bad
ran out of
pin
save
tile.
tiles.
Yeah, ran out of save
But
tiles,
nine,
especially against the dealer.
but 9-pin
Oh,
is actually safe.
Ura-san.
Ah,
And Binyi will pick up 8,000 points, up to 41.6, taking it quite close to first place, and it's his dealership
Boom.
now.
I am currently traumatized by the word Ura.
Uh,
Boom.
well,
Doesn't.
maybe
Oh, wow. Okay.
we'll
Gee.
get a
Two
chance
calls
to talk
already.
about that story later.
Yes. 2 calls already.
Very
Turning.
fast. And, I'm curious, Mitchell's played this game in a very greedy way, like looking for maximum value. I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if he will go all the way towards Honitsu.
Oh, Haku Tanki. Already Tenpai. That was fast. Are
Yeah,
we gonna drop any of those shapes to go for Honitsu? We'll see. Or maybe this Haku comes out now.
Boom.
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yep.
Also, given the fact that it's now, Mitchell is very close to catching Brian. He isn't so desperate for the
Double
maximum
reach
value.
chance. Double reach chance.
Oh, where?
Ah, we missed it.
Oh, you're right. He drew a
Ah,
so
we
tile,
missed
but the
double
wrong
reach
one.
chance.
Still beat you with incredibly fast Shantan.
Mm-hmm.
Could be Richie any second now.
Everybody. Oh, there looks like Shimo-chan and Kami-chan are the most closest to. Oh, we already have Tenpai here.
He's not gonna take this one.
I don't think so. There's so many upgrades.
I really want Dora.
Mm-hmm. and dealer is also has that Itsu shape. Hopefully we can find that 4-so or 3-so somewhere. Preferably 3-so, but
Mm,
mm,
that was Tempai, but there's no way we're gonna wait on the 8 mon 7-pin Shampon
yeah,
cutting Dora to do so. This feels sad. Yeah,
I
this
don't.
is what we're
Oh,
looking
there
for.
we go. This is what we wanted. Yes.
All right, 1-so 4-so wait, Ricci Dora 1.
With Tanyao chance.
Mm.
And we know that 1-1-2 1-so is gone because one's an indicator. The 4-so Tanyao chance is a little higher, which is the one we want.
Oh,
Oh,
and
there we
Sumo.
go.
It's the only one that was in the wall to be drawn. Does Sumo reach the Sumo Tanyao Dora? Ura would be nothing. We need Ura 2 or 3. But still, Among Gun.
Mangan, yes.
He takes the lead. And this is the game he was looking for. It had been a little bit higher in the standings earlier this season, had won a bit of an unfortunate series, and is hoping to rebound this time around. And if he could pull a first place here and get up to plus 90 or so, that would shoot him back into the guaranteed promotion zone. So hoping to continue this pressure. But here we are in South One, back to Gabriel's dealership, and we saw in the East round, he knows how to run it up. Looking around the tables, I guess I kind of like the dealer's high pie. At least in its current state. I guess we're out of high pie stage, but certainly, especially after pairing up that Hatsu, it's callable. That could be a little bit fast, even if there's no other value there. Anything
Yeah,
else
definitely.
catch your eye?
Currently, yeah, the dealer's hand is probably the most improved currently. Especially the fact that he's already at 43k, trying to just get as much point here as
Pump.
dealer. And we call Hatsu. First call. Nice.
2 away from Tempai still, but with extremely callable shapes. Like,
Do we
that call
call?
improves
No.
Shanten, but it's not good enough for us.
Even if we call it, we're left with the shape of 5-7.
Yeah.
So it's a step forward, but do we really call that a step forward?
Exactly. Makes our shapes look so sad. But being across the table is Ishanten now, and it has actually improved that Ishanten to potentially incorporate an Ipeko with a 6-pin draw.
Oh, we have a decision here from Shimocha. Decided to cut the 6-mon, and most likely the 4-mon later. Then we have Tempai from dealer, 5-8, so how many do we have? We only have 2 left. Do we
Ooh.
switch weight? Oh, Shabo.
Each.
Maybe
And we have
liking the idea of a 7 or the 2-mon is Suji, I guess.
Maybe. And a slight Kabe on 7, so and we have a reach from Shimocha waiting on 3, so the Sanzo. We only have 2 left in the wall.
Oh, but he
Oh,
bought
he
Sumo!
bought!
Connecting to the Dora. The max greed works out. Ura for the 5 Han. It's a Mungan. And Mitchell has taken over 3rd place.
Wow.
Faith in Sanzo rewarded.
There must be something that we're doing wrong, Nathan. There's been already what 5 Uras in this game.
You don't need to remind me. But I'm glad the Sanzo is working out for someone at NAO in a very important spot. I was Shinitsu Dora 4 Tempai on Sanzo, and I couldn't find it.
You didn't have enough faith.
I did not have enough faith. But Mitchell, a true believer, now at 21-2 and pushing again for Toy Toy. I would, if I had to guess at Mitchell's favorite Yaku, it must be Toy Toy.
It must be. It's very fast decision on going for Toy Toy with 1 pair.
Yeah, that was the last 9-mon, so if you didn't call that, you definitely had to work towards something else, but my vision for Toy Toy is not nearly as strong.
Certainly not mine either.
But remember that last hand that that featured that San Anko Richi chance from Biyi. There was a very similar call sequence that ended up
Eats.
resulting in a Toy Toy Tempai for Mitchell that unfortunately didn't come to fruition, but you know, the vision was there. This time he has to face down Richi
Don't.
and another Epot's three-sided.
Ah,
Tough to avoid
yes.
three-sided.
And 9 pin. Just an end tile. What could possibly happen?
Yeah, it's just 2,600 though. Mitchell will still be
Could
in
be-
third place, and Bingi extends the lead for first.
Oh, one uncle already. 3 pairs.
Dora pair.
Oh.
Ooh,
This might
Brian.
be oh.
That's the earliest he could have gotten rid of
Yes.
it, but now there's a major threat on the board, and Bingi is so far ahead with these shapes. He might catch someone off guard because you're not expecting Tempai this early.
No. And Naiso's very easy drop from both Toyman and Kamicha here. Especially Kamicha, since they already have 6, so I'm guessing Naiso will probably come out soon.
Yeah, kind of miraculously, they've held the 9 so this long. Might need to be careful, though, because if the 5-8 pin comes out first, the 9 so will just be a deal-in tile.
I'm guessing,
Home.
4th place would like to get more points. Yes, the 9 so comes out. And we are already Tempai on 5, 8 pin. There's still 4 left in the wall.
Yeah, Binji is really expecting to be able to win this off of Kamicha, given the fact that they've discarded a 7 pin and 4 pin so early. It's very unlikely they'll be able to use a 5-8, so Binji feeling probably pretty confident about his winning chances here for 12,000 points.
Definitely. Now, do we if we draw 6 pin or 7 pin, do we switch to Toy Toy or even 3 pin actually?
Hmm.
Do we go for the better weight?
Don't.
Oh, and we already have a run from Toyman
I'm
on
glad there was a deal in
554.
quickly because I was not able to make a decision. I think I'd probably just keep the wider weight given the fact that we were already in the lead and 12,000 points is very good for us.
Yeah, I would do so too, especially, and we also got it from the person that we really wanted to make yourself only the above 30K.
Oh, that's a good point. So potentially bonus 5 points there. So I was wondering, you know, also if the North came out, we had the chance to con it. Should we? In the hopes of flipping another door to make it Hanuman or even Rinshan for Hanuman.
As commentators, I would always say yes.
Of course.
Home.
We
Of course, of
we
course.
must see the Rinshan chance. I think realistically, calling the con there makes it very clear that you're Tempai and might lower your win rate slightly. But at the same time, I think, you know, if you are a player at this table, I don't think it changes too much. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a con there.
Yeah, I would most likely con and try to get myself as much points there, especially it's a good ramen weight.
And again, we can tell that it's hard for at least one player on the table to use, and it's a good weight. We can still sumo, even if everyone else folds out perfectly.
Gee.
So yeah, I think we could have seen that potentially, but oh my goodness.
Ananko and Kamicha is also rushing to Honitsu. And we decided to keep the Anko. Interesting, actually, with that shape. Do we keep 2 pin? Okay.
Yeah, now this shape's very wide.
Anybody else looking? Well, we could slightly see an Itsu from Kamicha, but most likely not.
Home.
A Hatsupon from Mitchell, so that is
Eats.
Isha 10, but that gives the 3 pin, and Bingi will slam the Richi here.
And we have a floating. Oh, 4 mon is actually all dead in the wall. There's only 2 1 mon, so Tanyao chance is very low unless someone drops the 4 mon. And we have Tempai on the Honitsu waiting on 7-8, so there's only 3 left.
But it's
Oh,
Genputsu.
and Toyman is going Suanko.
Oh, Ishan Tepe draws the 8, so...
Don't.
Ah, the dream dies. With 3 Dora, too. 3 unnecessary Dora.
Yeah.
B doesn't know it. He might be a little bit sad that he didn't get that win there, but that was actually a really good outcome because Suwaka would have been the worst case result,
Especially when you're dealer.
right? Oh yeah, Kabudi would definitely mess things. But also that evens up the scores a little bit, so players are now even farther away from 30K, and the race for second is actually pretty close here, especially if Brian gets a win here as dealer.
Yes. We have. Hopefully, we can call this Haku sometime soon and try to get as much dealer run as possible.
Well, these draws coming together pretty nicely. 6-0 is great. Just need to fill that Mon block, and you've got nothing but good shapes.
But Kamicha is already Ishanten?
Shimacha?
Too fast. Or Shimucha, yeah, Shimucha. And Kamicha was looking at Sanshoku on the Sanshoku on 1 through 3. It also has Dora, nice shapes. But everything else is a little unscrambled, but that's okay for him because of the fact that he can defend it really easily right now if any reach comes out, as he's already with 59,000 first.
Oh, look at this greed from dealer.
Oh.
8-pin discard.
Oh, wanting that Sanshoku.
Passed up
Trying
the
to get.
Haku and decided he wants more. If you could slam a Ricci, Sancho. Oh no, not the 3-so.
Oh, not the 3. That's not Sanshoku. Oh, so we Dama. Con?
Puln cut 3-so.
Oh, yes. That's Sanshoku. We found
Oh,
a
the 5
Yaku.
comes out. We can't
The
win on
5.
it.
No. We have no Yaku currently.
At this point, I think we're hoping to draw 4-mon, 6-mon, and Ricci as Shapo.
At this point, yeah. Because, like, taking out Tenpai. I don't know if I. Yeah. This, but this is also free 10, correct? Yeah. On 2-mon.
And now we're missing our Puln 10 chances. If the Haku comes out,
Mm-hmm.
we'll still be Ishanten after calling. Puln
Which
will
I'm
not
gonna
be Tenpai. Oh,
assume.
okay.
Each.
No, this is
Okay,
good. We're back.
we're back.
It's
We're
gonna be
back.
we're gonna draw 5-mon, Tanyao Pin Sanshoku. We have a
And we
reach.
have a reach from Shimucha
Hmm.
with 3-6 men.
Chi Tanyao Pin Fu.
Only one left.
Wow.
Only one 3-pin left in the wall.
Like it's one of
But
those reaches from your perspective. You're like, it looks great. There's 7 live.
but the one that we need is in the wall. We just need one. And we have Tenpai?
Tenpai with Sanshoku.
Sanshoku.
6-0 is easy. Just decide whether to reach or not.
Mm-hmm.
Little Dama hoping to snipe the 5-mon, and 5-mon are 2 in the wall.
It's also
Each.
Genbutsu to the dealer. Oh?
Wait one turn. Wait
I mean
one
the
turn.
dealer, I mean reach. Oh, wait 1 turn reach? Okay. Playman still has a chance if they can somehow make Chitoi with those Dorodora, but probably not when it's this late. Yeah.
I think it's okay to still Dama here, but Ricci for 12k is very tempting.
Very tempting, yes. And we still don't see that last 5-mon or the last 3-pin, which is in the wall.
You're right, only one. And Ryukyoku, they're both dead.
Both dead.
So each of the Ricci players will pick up 1,500 points. The no 10 players will pay that out. There are 2 sticks in the middle, 1 homba, and we are repeating in Brian's dealership.
Oh, the hand is in not the best shape that we wished for, but we can still call Sal to try to confirm a Yaku. But the draws are good.
Yeah, I guess with a hand this difficult, most draws will be good.
We can somehow snag Chanta,
Home.
but since the Force was right next to the door, I don't know if that's such a good push.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Not happy to see a call if you're sitting in Brian's seat. Someone else
No.
going fast and claiming these sticks, and ending the game would not be ideal.
I'm actually surprised at the 1-pin discard since they're already calling, trying to make it keeping the Sal Hatsu. for safety, most likely. I was gonna guess.
Yeah, I guess we've
And
got our shapes. Ooh, Chi here.
see,
Loses
Chi.
the pair.
Chi.
we can find a pair somewhere else.
Yeah, we also have,
And
it moves us towards that backdoor Chanta, if in case the South
mhm,
never comes out.
definitely.
Home.
But Tempai
Wait, we have
found.
yep, Tenpai on 3-6 mon with Chun. It doesn't give us over 30k, but it does get us to second. So definitely a good Tenpai to keep. How
It
many
looks
is there?
like Toyman is playing for like Tanyao / Shinitsu, whichever one
Mm-hmm.
comes first.
Sumo.
And we have
There's the
Sumo.
1,000, but collecting the sticks will put Gabriel into second place and confirms Binji as the only player over 30,000 points, plus 48.0 for him, including the bonus 5 points of Uma. So, a total of 20 points of Uma, plus 20, see, that's 28 points for being over 30k. It's a total of 48. Gabriel will take a minus 4.2 second, Mitchell minus 11.8 third. Brian takes the minus 32.0 fourth. But there were definitely some very exciting hands in that game.
Definitely. A lot of Uras, a lot of 12,000 and big hands.
A lot of greeting, I think, for the monster hands.
Yes.
We saw Brian play the Ishanten dance, breaking Tempai to go for Sanjoku and getting there. We saw Mitchell aiming for Mega Toy Toys. There's early Sanako chance for Binji, who now claims the 6th place overall from the standings board, plus 108.6.
Good game. Exciting game.
Well, they will be playing another one, I believe. Let me check the list of games live right now. There are a few. See, I think there was a C1 series that started an hour ago. A1 has played some games as well. And yes, game number 2 is just about to start, so let's hop in. Binyi, after winning game 1, will be the first dealer in game 2. And it has indeed gotten underway. Okay. Dealer. Well, those are some tiles.
Yeah, we're still trying to find something. We can slightly go for Sanshoku, but not really ideal.
It almost feels to me like if we don't call for Sanchoku, we're never going to be able to win this hand.
Yeah.
It's just
But
too slow.
yeah, it's just too slow. But sadly, our Kamicha are not cooperating with it with these discards.
Yeah.
The
Kamicha doesn't need
backfire.
to cooperate. They've got all sorts of great shapes.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see what happens to the 5-so on the left.
Each.
Oh, well, hold that thought. The 5-so
Oh,
across the table is discarded for Ricci.
waiting on 6-9 pen. There's 4 left in the wall, so good chance. Dealer. Oh, one so. Oh, they're both shaped. Never mind.
Yeah, this is the best either can hope for is just to fold out successfully because
Yeah,
that hand was so rough.
too slow. But at least we have one hope is that they don't have at least 2 Doras. So, um,
Long.
in the 9 pen. Well, the handshake from Kamicha was a good chance of Tanya Iseiko, so it makes sense.
Not just 2,600 points will be Uda, I believe. And that means we'll be moving to Gabriel's dealership here.
Oh, we already have a choice from Kamicha. Take out the Penchan, yes. Dealer, we can work. We just gotta get rid of our honors first. See what happens. Toyman has an uncle, the pair of Haku. Hopefully, we can call that for Dora.
Mm-hmm. And Bingy again could find Sanako.
Certainly, yes. There's still two 1-mon, 3-mon in the wall, so definitely there is a chance of Sanko. Now the question for Shimocha: how long do we keep that Haku?
地位
Oh,
Oh, oh, interesting.
so we said it in the last game. Players seem to be taking the greediest possible option. Chinitsu.
Yes, and it looks like it continues. The greed.
Nothing but greed at this table. Well, that's a nice draw for Brian, and now he doesn't even necessarily need the Haku anymore, the White Dragon. Just draw towards Ricci using the Haku
Yes,
as the pair.
certainly.
Do you think 5-5 or 8 pin?
5? 8 pin? Yeah. 5 pin increases. Does it? Oh no. I was gonna say increases Sanshoku chance, but you can still do that with 8 pin.
Oh, that's a hilarious draw.
Oh. Well, that's
リーチ
certainly Tenpai. Yes, with Dora Dora, I see a slam. Oh, the weight is terrible.
Oh
Only
no.
one left.
Oh, and there's the 4 pin for Sanchoku. I mean, it still would be on the same weight, but
Yeah, it will still be on the same weight, but
now the question is, can Biji make the Chinitsu play?
地位
I am guessing he's going to.
Chief Risha. The 9 pin is a little bit suspicious here with a 5 pin Ricci.
Mhm. Yeah. In fact, in the shape, it means that 9 pin could have easily been one of the weights with that shape.
Yeah, exactly. I think Brian was really hoping it would be a 6 pin, 9 pin White Dragon
3
weight,
pin. Yes.
but just drew the 6 pin for Tenpai. But Biji will have to decide whether the 9 pin's worth shoving. And for Chinitsu, I think the answer would probably be yes.
Yes. I think we're just waiting until we get to Tenpai to push it.
For sure. Well, dealer is thinking about Shitoi now.
Do
8 is
we
one chance.
do we push the 6-0 first or
Pawn.
8-0? Okay. Oh, and pawn for Tenpai. Yes, certainly. If you're a Tenpai, push. Oh, and sadly, there is only one left.
Oh!
Tsumo.
Oh, Tsumo!
Unbelievably, the Dora passes, and it's followed by the Forso Tsumo. Brian finding the last on the wall, reached Tsumo Dora too, and he will jump over 30k and into the lead. Wow.
Wow.
Haku. Actually, yeah, that was a brave
That
push.
was not, yeah, that was not safe.
All right, any guesses as to what hand Mitchell will go for here?
Suako.
Toy Toy or
I
Suanko?
want to see
Pump.
it. Oh no! Oh no!
Don't forget. We've learned from in game 1 that Toy Toy is Mitchell's favorite hand. So
That is true. Toy Toy must be more valuable than Suanko.
no, it's definitely easier to get, and
Yes.
we'll see. I'm gonna watch B's draws to see if we would have gotten Suanko, but so
Yes. We
far
must be very,
so good.
yeah, so far. Hopefully,
ポン
Toyman does not draw any. Oh, now we have to. Oh, and we're Tenpai already at 2-5. 2-5, so, I mean, sorry. Only one left in the wall, though.
Still, it's gonna be hard for Brian to use the 5, so if he connects to the pin tile. Oh, look at that. He connected to a pin tile. 5 pin or 5 so. Oh, throws it back. Okay.
Throws it back. Doesn't want the 7-pin weight. I see.
Good shapes only.
Also, Tuso is slightly easier to catch since 3-so Sakigiri.
Yeah,
Or the
although that's if you're defending.
Yeah.
And again, it's hard to defend against a Toy Toy, so.
Yeah. Well, the others are still having. Other than Toyman, I don't see much of a fight. Or wait, never mind. That's Tudora and Kamicha. Maybe Kamicha will push.
Oh, 5 still could come out here.
ロン
Yes.
It will just be Toy Toy, but 40 Fu will allow that value to be 3,900 instead of 29.
Good. We have one Dora. We can work with it. The rest, uh, something will come together with these shapes. 6 mon, definitely a good one. 5 so and 4 pin. Shimoja still has work. The hands, too many end tiles. Oh, Kamicha is definitely already in Shanten. Wow, that's fast. Sanshoku chance. But that loses your pair.
リーチ
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still Richi Pinfu with potential time now is
Yes.
still quite good.
Yes. Very good weight. We're still 6 in the wall. And the 6 so that
Don't.
we want is in Yatsu.
No Ura, but
9 so interesting discard, but yeah.
those discards were so weird. It's like middle tile, middle tile, middle tile.
Mhm.
It almost looks like a Chitoy. Surely
Where's
not.
our
Surely not.
where's our Haku?
They're
Where's our
all in the
Haku?
wall. They're all in the wall.
Where's our Haku?
And Brian, I'm
Gee.
sure, is thinking about the possibility.
And we have Itsu. We have Itsu from Kamicha. Early call, and Toyman is probably gonna do Mansuhoni too. And it looks like Shimachi is gonna do a normal pin food reach. Oh, we have a choice. Which shape do we want to keep?
Maybe 3 pin?
Surely, yes. 3 pin for now, but it's always a question of which one we cut later now.
Yeah. Maybe
we-
one of the so blocks because it overlaps.
And if you discard one of the soul blocks, you can
Chi.
look for a Sanshoku.
Hmm.
And we have Tenpai and Kamicha waiting on 3-mon, but the 3-mon
Pump.
is actually all dead.
Oh.
Oh! We knew that it was dead!
That's pro gaming right there.
So we wait on 2-mon instead. Haku, no! We just need to draw it before our Shimacha drops it.
Really committing to this 2-mon.
Yeah, looks like it doesn't want that 1-mon 1 so 2 4 so wait. Well, mostly because of the fact that it probably takes out the Yaku.
Oh, here we go. Decision
Pump.
time for Brian.
Oh.
He's going for it.
At least we can also try to go for the Shosangan, you know? 5 so Tanki? No.
Oh, that's a draw.
Oh. We are Tenpai. Also on
Oh.
2-mon. And we draw Haku!
Oh,
no!
Biggie.
No!
Is he gonna see it? It looks like he's just playing for K10. But the Haku came out like 2 turns. Oh! The 4-pin Yasume!
Yasume!
Oh, I wanted to see if Biggie would go for it. But Yasume, Shosanga, and still dealer manga on 4,000 all.
Yes. Dealer manga, definitely.
Oh, and Biggie has to look at that Haku in his hand and just say thank you that there's a 4-pin sumo. Wow.
Wow. That was exciting.
Oh, Biggie had maybe one chance to get rid of that Haku before it was too late. He missed that chance, and immediately Tenpai drawn.
And now we go for the next one. Dealer. Sanshanten? Still too far.
Doc, I'm going to have to leave you for just a moment, but I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
I'm not going to be able to swap around, so hopefully Dealer sticks here for a while.
Hopefully. And hopefully in top our Kamicha doesn't win right away. Alrighty. Okay. I am alone now, so I'll try my best. Catch as much as I can. And we have a pawn from an 8-mon. keeping the Ton and Haku. Trying to do a sneaky taki, most likely, I'm guessing. Toyman's probably gonna be doing a Chitoy with all those pairs. One Ninepin does look since Ninepin is already one out, most likely not a good Panky tile. And we have Shimoja still very far, trying to get the Ton most likely, but other than that, the discards are very weird. But we can probably try to find something. And dealers, little by little, we are stepping forward. Nice 8-so draw. Uh, still need something around some other tiles too. Actually, very early. Oh, one finished door. Well, all of a sudden, our Shimocha is very in good competition with Dora 2 and a chance to call that tone, which is still floating in our Kamicha from our left. Hopefully. So we got something near the 5 pin with 3 pin this draw. Still nothing. Nice south is Jigoku Tanki and Toyman, but we'll see. Probably keeping us a safe tile because it's getting a little late. We did lose our 8 pickle, but we didn't want 8 so wait anyways for dealer. Kamicha, our left player, is certainly holding on to that east very, very long time. Really wishes to wait on it or does not find it safe. It is getting close to the end. We'll see if our dealer will call anything to get into Tenpai. And we have Tenpai from our right here, drawing that last east, making a Yaku. And are we gonna call? No, we're not gonna call. We
Ron.
found and the 3-mon is a Ron. Is it? No, it's not. Good Dama, good Dama. And then over here, and sadly, since I can't move anything, we have dealer. Good shapes, good shapes. Got rid of the Hatsuchun somehow. And over here we have in the Toyman across. We already have an uncle of their Yakuhai. Very good start, very good start, very good start. And over here in our left, we have a pair of their win. Hopefully we can call that west or draw it. Because the other shapes are very good too. Can probably grab a easy win, hopefully. And over here on the player we have ourselves. Also a pair of their wind. Everybody has their wind except for dealer.
Chi.
Drew 9-mon. There was an early call from dealer. Hopefully trying to Atozuke on the Hatsu. Hopefully. Oh, and drew the pair. Not pair. The 7-mon to make it a sequence. We still need to find a Yaku there. And whoa, we have an uncle of Haku over in our left. Does not take the 8-mon. Wants to do Su uncle or San or Toy San uncle, whichever. And we drew 6-mon
Each.
for Tenpai. We reach waiting on 4, so there's still 2 4s on the wall. And anybody else? And we have. Oh, are we gonna call this Haku? Or are we gonna keep this Haku? Khan? Khan?
Kan.
Khan! And now Tuso is Dora. We only have one person that has or currently use it, but oh, and dealer has drawn a Smokey 5-pin and decides to. Oh, but he can still do Tanyao. There's a chance to do Tanya in this hand. Tanya Sanshoku. Oh, that is actually very big now. And drew the 5-pin back. Do we push it? We
本部
push 5-pin. I'm guessing that's gonna be a call from across. And we drew the 3-man, the Dora. That is big. And Toyman is still trying to do Suanko or Ipeiko. Any and the west that Toyman needed goes into their hand. Dealer's hand. Hopefully no other Tenpai so far. There's no 3-man left for the Ipeiko with the 2-3-4 anymore, so most likely going to be Chitoi. There is still 2 6-0 left. How do we
Boom.
go around with this? Oh, and Toyman finds Tenpai on 3-man. The Dora and but we do not.
Chi.
Oh, and 5-man we can call for Tenpai. Very wide weight.
相撲
Oh, and that makes the is that okay? No, it's not. Neither. Oh, and this is very hard to see. The dealer has a pair of north, but that's not their wind. Nothing else really. All the hands, everything in the hand isn't really the ideal shape we have over here. Lots of Penchan Kanchan, just slow floaters. Try to maybe look for Sanshoku on the 789. That's about it. Over here on the left, we have a pair of 4, so the Dora. So we're probably gonna be pushing for a while with this one. The other shapes are very good too. And over here in the Brian, we have a pair of Chun. We didn't call this the second Chun, so I'm guessing this is not gonna be much of a push hand. And over here on our right, we already we already have good shapes. Trying to get rid of the 7-8, the 7-9 man, hopefully to make it a Tanya on a Pifu. And it looks like dealer did not keep the 9-pin for Sanshoku, so probably gonna be just a reach. Nothing else we can really see. And it looks like Kamicha here did not keep the 6-0. Well, interesting. Didn't like the shape.
I am back. Taka, how have things been going?
So right after you left, we had what's his name? Currently our right player,
Oh, so tell me how.
Binny
Binyi, yeah.
win. Oh shoot, I forgot
ち
right away, and then I forgot the value, and then no, did he win twice?
It looks like dealerships passed around a couple times now.
Yes, they passed down 2 times.
And the scores are relatively even now, so
They were not that big.
that's true.
Or actually,
After the
yeah.
Shulsang and Brian would have been up to like 39k.
Yeah.
But now we could see a Tenpai swap.
Yes, waiting on the Dora.
Yeah, potential Mangan.
5-mile. There's only 2 left in the wall. Hopefully we can find it.
Brian still chilling with these shapes. Too many shapes, really. Could even like Chun Chun cut 7-pin as well, but from a very clear Tenpai, the upper pins do actually look relatively safe.
Yeah. Pins most likely will pass.
Okay,
Chun?
Chun now.
Okay.
We'll drop us back down to Shanten because we'll have to find our pair somewhere else.
I'm slightly confused about that because of the fact that 9 pins already discarded yourself, and there's already 3 other discarded of 9 pin, so it's not really good weight.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
5. That'll be held. 6, we could
yeah.
change weight again, but we'll just stick with the Shabo. Likes the Dora chance.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. 2, so no, it doesn't really.
Binyi can't find Tempai.
No.
And we will be going to New Kyoko Mitchell, the only player Tempai. 3,000 points, and that means that going into South 3, I'll go ahead and swap over straight to Mitchell. He has a good chance of taking over first place. Will this be a Casey finish? 1-2. We'll see if Mitchell can pull ahead on his dealership, although we already have a Gabriel Pullen to the left.
Early Yaku Hype 1. Can use door as a shape where it can use door. Do we go for? Oh, we do not go for Honitsu.
Yeah, so right now this is looking to just be 1,000, maybe 1,300, which isn't quite enough to take over from Binyi, but it will put him in a relatively close position going into all last should he win this hand. Now, if you can get another Yaku High or maybe Toy Toy, maybe both, then we're talking some serious points.
Yes, definitely. And we drew a 7-1 from Twinman. A good one since it fills up the Dora shape.
And so Binyi will need one more shape and just kind of floats all the Pinzu and this 8-so.
And it looks like that Toy Toy that we were talking about is looking to happen. Drawing the 2-mon.
Path to 5,200 potentially. I guess at this point, with 2 terminal or honor calls, no matter how we get there, will be 52.
And on our Shimocha, looks like gonna be a Tanya Dora. The 7-mon's probably gonna be the most neck in this shape. And we have a reach waiting on 8-pin. There's only 2 in the wall. Looks like a reach Dora.
Maybe
The 8-pin that just
a small oops.
Yeah.
Because he dropped the Dora instead of the 5-mon.
Yeah. Wait, I said Dora, right? I totally assumed there was Dora.
Each small. No, not just 3,000 points. Missing out on a chance to be over 30k right now. Actually, would that have taken the lead? No, still 200 points short.
No, right?
Yeah.
No.
So still third place here, no matter which way was chosen, but all last, Brian's got the 3,200 point lead on Mitchell, who has to consider Kokshi with that high pie.
Yeah.
8 unique in a pair. Oh, it does call the second one. Okay, Honitsu instead.
Honitsu. Yaku... Chanta? Itsu?
It's really hard to say at this stage.
We need to find something though, right?
Chi.
You could even let that tile pass just to say I need draws. I need more blocks more than I need completed shapes.
We found a Yakuhai.
That's good.
And the rest we have we have a Sanshoku chance. Oh, we don't, never mind. We discarded 6-mon.
Yeah, I'd be pretty reasonably happy with Brian's hand. Binyi's hand on the right, it looks very strong. Even Gabriel's not too bad.
We're just looking for a pair, and it would be great if we can get that 1-mon in there for Toyman. Gabriel. Dealer. We have a pair. We're just looking to fill up our floaters, 6-so and 5-mon. Hopefully sometime soon. That works.
Yeah, it's not
Each.
quite how we wanted to fill that shape, but we got there.
And we have a
Boom.
reach waiting on 258, so
一鸟平湖
should
maybe
be
Dora.
only 6 tiles left. 6 tiles left, right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty good odds, especially with three
yeah,
8 in the wall. And since Mitchell is going for Honitsu, that's not in the Dora suit, you could see something like a 2 or 5 come out.
definitely. Oh, and the ace of drawn. Oh, but we can use this with the 6 so not a problem. Interesting drop in the 2. Oh, most likely
Don't.
defending. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we'll exchange positions at a minimum, but can he take over first? Misses the Uda. And that will leave us with Binji 33-4. Brian 34-9. We'll take the 19.9 first place. And for Mitchell, minus 7.2 third, and Gabriel minus 20.1 fourth. Very respectable scores in their own right. And after 2 games, the standings are tightening up just a wee bit. Binji still in the positives, very close to overtaking Tim for 5th spot overall. Gabriel still also in the top half. Not just the top half, but rather top 7, the 130.4. And for the other 2 players trying to catch up, Mitchell, we can see on the right side at least, has made up to minus 42.7. Bryant minus 99, maybe dipping down just a wee bit there. But still 2 games to go in this series, and much more Mahjong action to happen. I see a number of games have made progress, including a couple games in A1. And actually, I'm curious because I did hear there was some excitement in one of the A1 games earlier.
Oh,
Let's see if I can find a log for us.
I'm very excited to see. I don't know. I think our games were very exciting too.
They were very exciting. Actually, the game I'm
So,
looking for hasn't even ended yet. So let's take a look at what's going on in that A1 series. See, we should be nearing the end of the game, so I'm gonna hop over to like South 3, Kaz's dealership.
okay, let's see what's going on.
It is South 3.
Home.
And it looks like I on the right is in the lead. These players are Kaz, our dealer, I on the right, Jonathan across the table, and Aaron on our left. And I had been looking for a big game for quite a while, and they are now, well, they've got that game. We'll see how big of a game that can be, especially as they are open with the Chun on the right and Ishanten for Yaku Hai Dora 1.
And then our Toyman across, or is already Tempa and 3 so does not reach. It's not looking for probably some kind of.
Each.
Oh, reaches here.
Wait. Okay, I've waited long enough.
Hmm.
3 is relatively live for a bench on. There are 2 in the wall.
Mm-hmm. Believe in the Sanso.
Yeah, I responding with, well, only Genbutsu so far, nothing too scary drawn.
Con.
Kaz does like to fight. I actually wouldn't be
Ah,
surprised to see him con here.
Kang.
that's a con then.
And 9 jam.
And 4 pin is Dora, and we have I with 2 of them now. We might be seeing a swap in our pair.
You're right, West shouldn't be that bad here.
No, certainly. 1 cut. You have a pair. Oh, and we're gonna wait on the on the 4-7 pin since one of them is now the Dora since you conned.
Lots of
Oh,
options here.
yeah, certainly.
6 pin, 5
Locking
pin
in.
Genbutsu.
5 pin, 6 pin, both Genbutsu and locking in the pair of Dora. So very good, very good.
With the 6-0, not the tie you want to see.
I think we start off with 5-pin, and then once we get Tempai, we can jam.
Pulling is
Six.
tempting.
That is very tempting, actually.
But this is your direct competition. There's a con. Even if all the 4 pins are out and the 3 pins are basically unusable, it's still tempting. It's still a little bit of risky to call there because, Uda,
Chi.
you could get killed by Uda.
Yes. And we drop 4-pin. Probably not gonna be pushing as far. Yeah.
Still all aboard the Mawashi train.
And Aaron over here is Tempai 5-7. So we have 3 in the wall?
Wow.
Wow. That's not a Shabo that I expect to be with that live. Oh, and the 7-so comes out.
It's a shot that wins 1,000 points plus the stick. Put Aaron a little bit farther ahead in third. And we go to all last. I'll take this opportunity to swap around the players. I has Jonathan S. and Aaron. And we'll swap around the dealer as well.
I see. Dealer here. Has some good shapes. Trying to get rid of a nice fill on the 3-so. Trying to get rid of the honors pretty much right now. Now looking for something to stick together with the 8-pin. Hopefully 7-pin and trying to draw Dora. Since it's right next to Dora. Over here on Jonathan, we already have a pair of Dora we hopefully can use to, and it's also 4 pairs. We might see in Chitoy, we'll see. And across Aaron, we have already good shapes. We're just looking for a pair pretty much. And over here has lots of pairs. Probably trying to find Tempai somewhere. It's 5-pin.
Yeah, Kaz
Oh.
probably has to do it close, but now we're like Chitoy.
Yeah. Chito e Peiko.
Dion
Hedging both. Dion Peiko.
3-pin.
3-pin or 5-pin.
Oh, yeah, it works
Hopefully,
too.
yeah.
There's dreams for Kaz, but has to contend with 2 calls from Jonathan, who, with a 19,000 point gap to first place, is probably just hoping to take any win, confirm a second place over 30k. This should be called into Tempai. Oh wait, but that drops a Dora. You know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's take our +10 and go home.
Waiting on 1-2. So there is actually only 1 2-so on the wall, but Aaron may drop the 1-mon if they do draw the Chun.
Oh, this is interesting. I's gonna Dama here.
Interesting.
There's a couple draws that will upgrade the value. 3-mon, 6-so. There's a 6-so. Now do we slam?
Do we slam now?
Reach.
Yes.
Yeah, I know Jonathan is Tempai, but probably for not enough value to overtake, especially given that he's dropped a door already. So, Ricci, put the pressure on.
I mean, there is a chance of Chanta, but still.
Even then.
Tsumo. The last 2-so.
Well, that will be Yakuhai Dora plus the Ricci stick. It will confirm I with the first place. 35.9 first place. Jonathan takes a positive 11.6 second. Aaron eats 17 points. Kaz eats 30. And that's going to swing the standings a ton. We can see I was originally at -88.2, and Kaz was at 52.7. But after that, they will trade places. Now I at -52 out of relegation zone, and Kaz at -82 into relegation. Jonathan, moves a little bit higher and safer, and Aaron drops back down towards the middle, and things are going to keep swinging like this all day long. This is the final game for this A1 series, so Kaz and I are set in their position, but Barry has 2 games remaining. Clinton Matthias also in the relegation zone. Max as well, with multiple games remaining. And honestly, it's kind of crazy to see Max there at the 20th place. But the way the season has gone has been insane. It's been really crazy. And he has 2 games yet to play, so still a chance to make some positive ground, just as I did in this game. And I do want to take a look at that log. Thank you for the reminder. Because there is a reason that I happen to be at the top of the standings there. We're going to take a look in just a second. East 3, I'm hearing, is the round I should look at.
We must look at East
3. Okay, well, let's just imagine that you are, it's East 3, you're sitting here in the south seat, and you open up to this high pie.
Oh. I think the easy point is that it's 2 Dora. But it's a pair of 1 So and 1 Pin and 1 Mon.
Yeah, what would you possibly do with a pair of 1 So, 1 Pin, and 1 Mon? Well, let's find out.
Yes.
How about draw more pairs?
Oh.
Player
Don't
to
tell
the
me. Good.
player to the right opening up with the tune. Aim to shut this down.
Let's see how long.
If a 1 comes out, will you call?
Most likely. But do we?
Oh, no one's dropping the
you?
1s. Oh, Chitoi Ishanta.
Is it Chitoi? Oh.
Everyone's favorite hand.
Oh. It's just gonna be Chitoi. Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh?
Chi.
That's another Chi. Okay. Oh!
Chi.
Yes! What? What?
Sanchoku Doku Toy Toy! Sumo! Saranko!
そんなバカな
Dora
Why do you
3!
What?
Or just Suanko. The most valuable Sanchoku Doku you can imagine. Can you imagine reach Ipatsu Tsumo? Toy Toy San Anko.
Dora 3.
Dora 3. Sanchoku Doko.
Excuse me? What?
12 Han.
What?
12 Han. Sanbaiman. Wait, what's Ura? What's Ura?
What? That's okay.
Ura-san! Ura-san! 15 Han San... 15 Han Causeway.
No way!
But
Wait.
instead, it's just Suanko. What a hand. What a gorgeous hand.
1 So is the only thing left alive.
You're right. The 5
The
So
1 So
is
is
all
what-
held.
Yeah, and then 1 So is in one of the 1 So is in the dead wall. That's the last one.
Imagine winning Sanchoku Doko Suanko.
And Ura 3, Dora 3.
Yeah, for the count, like, for the statistics, for the Yaku statistics, if I was hoping to fill out the Yaku decks with a Sanchoku Doko, this doesn't count because the Yakuman overrides that.
Oh.
How sad is that? But you know what? I don't think I is going to complain.
I don't think so.
Oh, what a gorgeous hand. Thanks for the call out.
Yes. Beautiful.
And that was before, that was right after Kaz won a Mungon, and then Jonathan immediately followed that with a Mungon. But I closed it out with the first place there and shook up the standings. A1 is going to continue to give great, huge, massive, crazy results for us. And that will continue on later this weekend. Or week rather. I know Thursday, the games we'll be playing from my group, and that will also shake up the standings a bit as well. And then we'll have 4 games to play in a couple other divisions. Well, looking at the schedule, there's more to come. We have an A2 match that was scheduled, could be on hold. There is a B1 matchup with a very interesting group of players that I cannot wait to watch. That starts a little bit later. So in the meantime, we have that series from before. That C1 series is continuing. And let's go ahead and hop back to live Mahjong with a continuation of that series with Binji, Mitchell, Brian, and Gabriel. And we saw some exciting action already from this group of 4 players. As you play more from the 4-game set, do you try to adjust your play a little bit to match what you're seeing from the other players?
That's if I have time to look at the log. Do we have Daisangen?
Is this happening again?
Oh no, it's Hatsu to wait. There's still one Hatsu left.
Yeah, but he's just Tempai.
It's just Tenpai.
リーチ
Oh,
Yes,
it's Furitan.
and yeah, it's pretty ten.
リーチ
Okay, well, everyone's slamming Ricci.
Is that Oh, that's Dora Tanki from Toyman.
Chitoi, Doratanki.
And we drew the Hatsu, but you can the 5 so is technically safe.
Yeah, technically safe.
Chundra could have gotten out of Furitan. Oh, you put
No,
on
you
6
put
so.
Well, you know, the 2-so, the 5-so is actually pretty safe. 2-so and 5-so both. So Gabriel can try to find his way back into a Tempai here on the left.
Yes, hopefully. But discards Hatsu and continues to probably not. Yeah, probably won't push anymore.
Reach.
Oh, and
Oh.
draws the Dora for reach, waiting on 471. That's not. Is that only one?
Tsumo.
Oh! Speaking of only one,
Furitenza Yaku. It gives you Tsumo.
and Ura prior with the Mangan. Oh no, all those Ricci 6 as well makes it essentially Hanuman value.
Wow.
Don't fear the Furiten,
Yes.
just Tsumo.
Furitenza Yaku.
Each Tsumo, Yakuhai, Ura,
Yes.
Manga. And Binyi did not have the chance to win Doratanki because Mitchell drew all 3 of them. I really thought Mitchell was going to win that hand after the other 2 weights were almost completely decimated. But there was one more 5-so left, and Brian will jump into second place. We could have another KC1 too. Although I guess in the last game, Binyi overtook Mitchell for second place. See if that happens again this time.
We have. Hopefully, we can call this Ton as dealer. Trying to get double Ton, but the rest of the shape we fill in our 1, 2, 3. That's nice. Probably 6 spin.
It feels a little sad to cut your only tile in a suit.
Because that means 100% that you're gonna draw everything else in that suit and just gonna Tsumokiri it.
Yeah, I wonder if you could argue for like 3-mon, saying I'm never
Yeah.
gonna cut the Dora. The problem is Chitoi is a hand.
Chito is there too, so
I do
maybe.
think it's gotta be 6-pin, but we're still gonna be faced with choices in the future.
Yeah. Everybody else.
リーチ
I guess Gabriel has Ipe equal chance. And we have Reach waiting on 4-pin from Mitchell with 3 left in the wall.
It's pretty good for a
Yeah.
middle
Gee.
kanchan.
Yeah.
Is this a Ricci you like to take? This end of row 1 Ricci Nomi? Well, I'm sure you prefer a different Ricci, but is this one you're willing to take?
I would probably not. since I'm already first with 37K,
봄,
Maybe if you were like second.
maybe, yeah. I'll probably be leaning more towards a yes then.
Okay. Well, Brian hasn't given up here,
Mm-hmm.
especially after having called that double tone. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Yeah, 4-pin doesn't look that bad. It's with the early 2-pin cut and the
no.
7-pin afterwards. And
Mm-hmm.
you know what? Candiel de Conchan, but only for 1300.
And we're back. South 1. We dealer in nice shapes. Just gotta get rid of that one Haku. Maybe you can start off discarding the 5-mon, but yes, as dealer I think going full into it is better.
Yeah,
봄,
especially since we need another shape. Like I'd feel sad if I drew the 6-mon and it had discarded the 5 already.
Mm-hmm. And from across we already have a Chun pawn. Is that no?
Ishoten.
Ishanten.
Kind of really flexible Ishoten. It's like Kutsuki around the 3 mon, but
Mm-hmm.
also you can do other things with this 988765 shape.
Oh,
Decision times at 5-mon time? Or do we
is it
hold out the
5-mon?
Sanshoku?
Hmm. 5-mon. A better shape as dealer. Yeah.
Yeah, looking for 6-9-mon, 4-7-pin, 5-8 so. If we draw like the 6-pin or the 7 so, we'll have an interesting decision then. Also, notably, the East Dora has come out already 2 times, so that's not really going to be a factor here. So Mitchell choosing to Tonki the 3-mon instead of going for the 5-8. Wait, perhaps because the 5-mon has come out a couple times already, the 3 looks sneakier and maybe even more live.
But it turns out there's only one 3-mon left in the wall.
Could Chi here and wait 6-9? Just let it pass.
Sha is 10, so not really the ideal Tanki.
Oh, and there's the 3-mon.
롱,
Yes.
Naturally came out from one of the players that had dropped the 5, so maybe a little bit of targeted play there from Mitchell. And now Gabriel in 3rd place will try to
봄,
make up some ground here as dealer. Hypai, kind of weak.
Yeah. Too many Kanchans here.
Yeah, especially when you have players opening up so early.
And a Penchan now. Actually, interesting call on the 7-pin with a 8-pin, 9-pin in hand.
But when your plan is 9-pin Tonki,
Ah.
Toy Toy
Right.
Yakuhai 9-pin Tonki,
That is a plan.
not only is that a plan, I believe it is the plan. Right across the table, also struggling with those shapes there. A lot of dragon tiles might be like floating this idea of a potential Honitsu in the Monsu,
Mm-hmm.
but hasn't really had to make too many sacrifices so far.
And I did say dealer was having bad shapes, but if we find ourselves somehow in Ishanten,
Now just draw everything you need. 7-mon and 7 so
certainly.
are the last 2 necessary.
7-mon is probably not much in the wall, so gonna be hard for that. Besides
Interesting
the
8 so.
봄,
yeah, not the 1-mon, but instead the 8-so.
봄,
It is true that we haven't seen much of the lower Manzu, so maybe try to get something out of the Manzu.
Well,
And
just like that.
there it is. There it is.
There's even Son Uncle chance. Oh, there's
Yeah.
the door draw that Mitchell was looking for. Now Ishanten. Got the Yakuhai too, so it doesn't have to be Honitsu.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, did I say Honitsu? I meant Toy Toy.
No, yeah. We're still looking for something to fill up
Each.
from our left player. Oh, San Uncle chance.
9, so 1 in the wall. 1 mon, 2 in the wall. Very live for a Son Uncle.
Wow, that one was still
Oh!
alive. Oh,
つも
Ipatsumo Rich.
the 1-1 keep.
I gotta
Ichika-
say, if he won a hand, I would never be able to win.
Yeah, I
I
don't
would've-
think I would be winning that.
I would have not have been able to hold on to that 1 mon, but Gabriel had the read. They were both in the wall, Itsumo. And now pairs up the Dora.
Wow. Uh, this round again, I guess Toyman is probably the closest. The rest, I guess our left player. I mean, our left player. Benny could probably go for Chanta or Junchan. We'll see. That's probably the plan. Start with starting off the Force discard.
Yeah, I wonder about holding on to the 3 so, just in case you draw the 1 so specifically.
Yeah, so you can go for a Sanshoku at the same time.
The problem is we've already completed 789 twice, so I guess we have too many blocks for Sanshoku.
Yeah.
But B is approaching Tenpai. 2 away.
Slowly but surely.
Dora, that's a tile we'll probably keep.
Now all the Dora has been drawn. We'll see how long we keep them. Because the only person that can use it is technically dealer, unless you go tanky on it.
There was an opportunity for Binji to pull in 1 pin and Chi 2 mon and wait on the west.
Oh, but did not take it.
So now that there's a little bit of a hesitation in the west, I wonder if Binji will just cut it.
Maybe. We shall see.
Okay, doesn't read that as pair lag. Or maybe doesn't care that it's pair lag.
Since we already have 2. Dora. Drops 9 and keeps 9 mon for I guess Junchan and Dora Tanki.
Yep, that's what we draw. Oh, Sanjaku, now 3 mon?
Sanshoku 3 mon? Yes.
Now Junchan Sanjaku is the same.
As Dora Tanki.
Oh, the 2 mon, of course.
Of course, after we just drop it.
Normal mahjong things.
We also technically have a Sanshoku, I mean the San Uncle chance on our right over here.
Look, I'm not gonna deny San Uncle anymore. It's a real Yaku. It's a real
Oh,
Yaku.
it's a real Yaku. 5 still, 8 mon wait. There's both 1 left in the wall. We'll see which one comes into the hand. We might see Hey, we might see another Ipatsu.
Back to back Ipat San Uncle.
Yes.
Maybe
Wrong
City
way.
Draft?
Close. It was close. It was close. It was close.
West is safe against the Ricci at least.
Yes, most likely was. Yes. Did we call it for Tenpai? I mean not Tenpai, for Ishanten? No.
With this close to K10, maybe you can consider it, but then we probably have to jam
The 8 mon. I'm guessing it's 8 mon.
Wrong.
Yes. It's Suji. 7, so you have no other information. Reach.
Nomi, but 1600 with all the foo. So Mitchell will extend the lead by 3200. South 3. Nice Hypide.
Wow, already one Anko and 2 pairs. There's a lot of Ankos in the high pies that we see today.
We've seen a lot of Toy Toy plays. You know how some auto tables you can play for like Chi Toy, Toy Toy? And so that in the
Uh,
future, it'll like clump the tiles together and there'll be more Chi Toy and Toy Toy hands.
홈,
It feels like that's what's
big
happening.
yes.
This is
Interesting
Mitchell's grand strategy. He's played Toy Toy so much that now it's just always Toy Toy.
interesting. Interesting 5-so discard from our dealer over here.
Yeah, I mean, I
When it
think
already has
he's
6-so.
already like decided that it's Toy Toy.
Either Toy Toy, yeah, it's probably what he already decided very quickly. And then we have a Hatsu pair on our right over here. Not really wanting to do a 1,000-point hand currently at South 3, but it does give him dealership. Give them dealership, so. And then across we have no pairs, but we just drew our pair. But we have one Dora, but shapes are left with only one Ramen and one Kanchan. On our left, we have one Dora, but too many pairs probably. Doesn't want to keep the Ramen. Probably going Chitoy, most likely then. But then why would they keep 3-pin? Oh, and we have dealer Tenpai, but no Yaku. What do we do here?
Culpum.
Most likely.
Yeah, we're looking for pairs still. Brian's hand finally advancing a little bit. He shut down.
Looking for the Hatsu.
강,
Oh, and the Chitoy is getting
Khan.
closer.
Khan for Rinshan was
Khan!
a good try. Flip 3
Good
Dora
try.
2. Imagine that. Rinshan Dora 3. Rinshan, your early
Oh,
Yaku. It was a, what, 3-sided weight? Not four? Yeah, 3-sided.
still. So we're gonna con the 1 mod, correct?
Yes.
And then we're gonna Tsumo. Is there any left?
There's one, I believe. Yeah, the last Wunmon is still live. We could see it. Except all the 2-mons are gone.
There's only one 8-mon and one 2-mon left. We just need it in the Rinshan.
1-8-1-3.
And it doesn't look like
홈,
Binny is probably not gonna be pushing anything anymore. So the Hatu is probably not coming out too with these calls from dealer.
Yeah, he's sort of saying, you know, if I can't win this hand and it goes to Yutoku, I'm gonna make sure no one else gets Tempai. So the player who wants the Hatsu, I'm never gonna give it to you.
This is bad news for Brian.
Yeah, but it is smart play.
Definitely.
And
Yeah.
Yutoku, that threat, that dealer threat, just freezes everybody, and he's the only one Tempai, 3,000 points. Sadly, did not get the chance to reach on a second time.
Oh, Hatsu, Anko, and Chun pair.
That's a nice starting hand. Now with a 7,000 approximately gap.
That is definitely a good hand to start off with. We have a choice.
Too many blocks. What would we cut? Okay, play for 6 blocks.
Are we gonna pawn? Yes. Okay. Probably trying to.
홈,
Oh, Tempa already. I don't know
Home.
if this is the final shape that we are gonna have though. Probably gonna try to go for Toy Toy.
Yes. Even though we lose Dora Acceptance, I think he'll pull on June and cut 6-0 if it comes out. Khan?
강,
Con? Yes.
Okay,
Dora
keep the Dora.
2, 3.
Alright, forget the Toy Toy plan.
Alrighty. We don't need Toy Toy anymore.
The table suddenly pauses and studies. There's some
Sumo.
sumo.
Oh,
Calm your own Dora. You don't need 5 so.
if you need value, just con and flip Dora.
And that will put Brian in last, but he has last dealership.
Yes. And it actually flattens the table a little bit too.
Yeah. Imagine dealer hitting a 3 and 40 hit off of Mitchell in first. All of a sudden, it's anyone's game.
Oh yes.
With something like a Hatsu draw, he can certainly aim for 3 and 40. Oh, but the Hatsu can't be drawn. That's paired up. Mochi Mochi with
Yeah, it's
Brian.
mochi mochi.
Okay, how about East instead?
East. There's none. So there's still two in the wall.
Reach.
Oh, but early
Oh, but
Ricci.
fast reach with Yakuhai. 6-9, so there's still 5 in the
Jump.
wall and Ipatsu.
Yeah, putts. No, Udab 52 will lock in the lead. And
That actually drops,
it's
I think,
close.
to
It
third.
does.
Yeah, right?
And it leaves Mitchell as the only player above 30,000. So
Wow.
that he ends up getting like 10,200 from that win. And that will be plus 33.2 for Mitchell. Bing Yi takes minus 2.8. Gabriel minus 8.7. Brian minus 21.7. And as we look to the standings with one more game yet to play, Bing Yi has now surpassed Gabriel and climbs to 4th place overall. Mitchell approaching that positive 0 mark. And we'll look to the final game. We'll also look to the schedule to see that another C1 table has started unscheduled. And Taka, you might recognize one of these
If you say
players.
my okay.
I see a
I already
wild
know who it is.
Damen is playing. And I cannot pass up the opportunity to watch this. I don't know if you've gotten the chance to watch Koichi this season in C1, but he was leading the division. Jinwoo passed him up, but it looks like he has the opportunity to overtake tonight. So let's take a swap into C1 Table 9 and check out how things are going for Koichi, who also traveled down with us to the North American Open.
Mm-hmm.
And one of those players that's always so fun to watch.
Yes.
And
And we're already in East 2. Dealer with the Hatsu pair. Hopefully we can snag it. Try to wrench on. There's a Chun pair on our right over here. Hopefully, again, we can get use of it. We might even go for a Hornitsu, most likely. With all those Sozu shapes. And then cross. We already have an Ishan then.
Chi.
Has an Ipeiko chance. Hopefully we can get that. Oh, we have a choice here. Oh no. Oh, keeping the interesting. Usually you keep the pair so that you increase your tempai chance, but and then over on our left, we have tempai. No, we don't. That's a 5 mon in there. My bad.
Yeah, Koichi holding one pair, greeting the 5 Mondora and the 5 pin as well for good acceptance.
Mm-hmm. And as we said before, it looks like Honitsu is happening on our right over here.
Yeah, still a couple tiles away from Tempai, but callable certainly. When you have the chance to pull, it's a little bit easier to grab tiles from anybody than just the player on your left.
Certainly.
Should be noted
Oh.
that Rowan, our current dealer,
Home.
Nano, is actually playing as a substitute in this game.
Okay. And we got our tempai on our 7 pin, which is still 3 in the wall. Very good. And also, Koichi found his shape with the 5-mon drawing the 7-mon, so...
Ooh, that 7 doesn't fit.
Oh, that 7 does not fit.
Well,
Oh, but senses it.
Terra will make it fit, maybe.
We may be seeing a call and try to go for Tanyao.
Let the
Oh,
7 go, though.
yes.
No, eventually it does come out.
Eventually.
Dealer gets their 2900 Green Dragon and 1 Dora. And we'll repeat.
Good repeat. We have 1 Doro floating. The rest is still finding shapes. Could have a Sanshoku of the 6, 7, 8.
I'm very interested to see how Koichi plays this hand. It looks like it could be Honitsu,
Could be.
but it's also just
And
Ishanten.
that's true. But it's a Honitsu in the Dora shape too, so
Yeah, that easy way path to Mongon with 2 Dora. You don't even need both Dora at this point.
yeah. This one is Honitsu Yakuhai Dora. It's already enough. What else do we have? On our right, could be an Ipeiko chance. Most likely gonna be Chitoi. Oh.
Thinking about
Across.
the pawn,
Oh,
calling the pawn.
oh.
Maybe getting some inspiration from our other table.
Toi Toi is the plan.
You're
Are
looking
we
at the hand
gonna
across. It's quite good. 2-way from Tenpai.
drops Dora already? Oh, and we draw the 9-pin for the Toi Toi. Most likely gonna be dropping 8-pin soon. Are we gonna call this 1-pin?
Cheat.
I'm gonna assume so.
Pawn. Pass.
No call. Pass.
Do you like chi or pawn if you're planning to call there?
Oh. I think I like Chi. If I'm gonna Honitsu. So that... Because then if you pawn, you're most likely gonna be dropping Dora. Unless you get the 4-pin.
Oh, of course I'm thinking cutting the 3-1. Going back
And
to
we draw the
Shanten.
5. Yeah, I would too. And we have Tenpai on dealer waiting on 3, so only 2 in the wall, but that's pretty much what's gonna happen when you're waiting on 1 tile.
That's Tenpai, but you have to jam the 9-mon. But it's no chance. The 7 got pawned. It could be from a 799 shape, but I think it's worth the jam.
Yes. Waiting on 1 4-mon. There is 4 still left in the wall. 4. Oh?
Oh, Khan into Tenpai.
On into Tenpai!
Oh, Koichi draws another Dora.
Oh no. Drops 1 pin. Probably gonna be 1 pin discard then. Keeping Ishan 10 and trying to use Dora at the same time.
Khan intermission!
Sumo!
Khan into Tenpai, Khan into Tsumo.
Just Khan!
Well, what have I been doing this whole time? Khan is the answer.
Yes, it's the answer to everything. We've been playing Mahjong wrong.
Against the Ricci. Bravery rewarded. And Racing will take a pretty big lead. There's already Tenpai. What?
What? Wait, what's going on?
3-mon Tenpai on the right. 5-mon is a huge upgrade, so I don't mind.
Yeah.
Maybe even cut the 2-mon here, because you can draw 5-mon for Pin Fedora or 8-mon for Ipeiko. Wow, my mind's still reeling after Khan into Tenpai, Khan into Rincha.
What do you mean? Khan.
Glorious Khan draws.
Oh. Well, we haven't found our upgrade yet with the Tenpai, so the others are advanced little by little. Dealer has 2 Dora. Hopefully we can make this a Tanyao and cash in our Tanyao Dora Dora, hopefully.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can see dealer just cutting all the honors in the terminals, and eventually we'll get this one mon and Haku out of here.
mhm. Across, we do have shapes completed, but we do have just floating tiles. Hopefully something comes to the 3 mon. Prevent. Well, actually, since they're not in reach, you can't deal in, but. And then. Rowan here. Interesting. Discards the 3 mon over the 6 mon. Hmm.
Okay, Terra finally breaks Tenpai, spotting the
홈,
Itsu Ishantan. I think
I'm
that makes
I still
sense.
prefer 2 mon, I
Mm,
think, because in the case that you draw a 5 mon, you can still go and say reach Pinfu.
with Dora, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Um, I understand the keeping the 6. It was 6-0, right? Yeah.
Yes.
But I'll probably do 2 mon, since if you're not gonna be if it took this long for you to not even reach, then you're probably not gonna be taking this 3 mon Tenpai anyways.
치,
Yeah, I think it's
And
good practice in general if you're not planning to take a Ricci and it's early to just break the Tenpai, leaving yourself the option to Ricci if you draw the best tile, but giving yourself more chances for a better Tenpai somewhere else.
unironically, I do not like the 6-pin key because of the
치,
fact that anything you draw is 100% Furi 10
Mm.
around that 6-pin. And we have Tenpai on dealer waiting on for 7 mon. One's an indicator. One we did already call.
롱,
Oh, 7 mon, 3 mon Tanki. Tanyo Dora 2, it's dealer 58. Nice. Keeping our dealership in and increasing our lead.
And
And we
another
have,
Dora.
yeah, 1 Dora completed shape.
One of those hands that you're just kind of gonna drop the one mon and these honor tiles and see what the hand looks like in a few turns. But it should be pretty decent in the future.
Definitely. Probably gonna be fast. Over here on the right, we do have 2 completed shape, one completed shape and 1 pair, 7 so, but everything else is still floating in there. So we really need the 3 mon, 7 mon. Hopefully we can, or we can just draw the 5 mon and make it a Ramen.
We needed this draw in the last hand.
Yes. There's an off chance it could Sanshoku, but we'll see. Cross. We do have East pair for Yakuhai, but the rest of the shape again, Penchan, Kanchan, and 1 Ramen. Hopefully we can do something with those.
치,
Over here on Rowan, we do have a Shanshoku chance on 1, 2, 3. And a pair of Chun. Hopefully we can find. And again, we have Terra already in Tenpai fast again, but not the ideal wait again.
Right. Now, I've seen a lot of games from Terra, and this is a common theme. Tenpai, but with bad weight, not taken. And it's always a tricky decision whether to take the Tenpai or to break. And I think breaking is a good decision here, given the how early it is. Um, I
치,
think you could even break when you had the 5-pin in your hand because you can still get the Dora acceptance. Oh, there's
Definitely.
the 7.
Also, and Sanshok. Oh, right after you break it.
치,
It's fine. We still have excellent chances at Tenpai.
I'm not against Furiten reach. Furiten's a Yaku. It gives you Tsumo.
Against True Call Dealer with Dora in hand, I think I'm okay with declining the 50-10 this time.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy hand brewing on the left, though.
Yeah. Chun draw and Chanta chance too.
Chanta Sashoku.
Yeah.
Get it all. Well, that's Tempai. Is that a 4-7?
Yeah, 4-7. Where you already
リーチ
using the sevens. But we take it.
Yeah, it's like
Unexpectedly. Yep.
the same weight as the penchant earlier, but one tile better.
Mm-hmm. Also, this one actually gives you a Yaku.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
Fu. We might see a
ツモ
same
Ipatsumo.
weight. Ipats. Ipats. Just Ipats.
All the Forza were in the wall.
Yeah. I was gonna say, unexpectedly, this weight is actually good because of the fact that there's nobody else using it. But
All right, well, Terra with a big win there. Didn't hit the Uda, but reached Ipatsumo Pinfu will be 5,200 points in total, and that will put Terra into second place overall, moving into the dealership, which also looks really strong, especially now that we've paired up Double East.
yes, definitely with double East. And now we have a floating door. Hopefully we find something next near it. It also has a chance of Sanshoku if we don't end up finding our East. So good backup.
Now, unfortunately for Terra, Koichi also immediately paired up the East as well.
Yes. So there is a chance of that Sanshoku plan.
Now, if Koichi does choose to open up Atozuke for this East, it will be a big problem because he will not see it. However, he does have a backup Yaku in the form of Chanta.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. I'm gonna assume that that's probably gonna be what's gonna happen. Especially with the 5-man discard.
Now, always a
Probably
good,
gonna be calling.
always a good idea if you're gonna open up Atozuke to have a backup option available to you just in case you do get in that situation where your honor tile is paired up by somebody else. But that doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad to do so if you don't have a backup plan. It's just if you can spot an opportunity for backup, it's good to build towards it.
For Toyman on Rowan's hand, I was gonna say there was a chance of Itsu or Sanshoku hedge, but it looks like we're just gonna be calling for Tanyao and looking at maybe a chance of Sanshoku. And dealer starts calling probably Atozuke on East is what I'm going to assume. And
Yeah, maybe call the East Door Tonki is a good decent strat. Although, the 2-2-2-4 shape is pretty good for winning as well. It's just a little sad to lose the Dora.
mhm. And on our left, we already have Tempai
Mm.
waiting on 1 4-pin around Dora, but we can only win on 4-pin because 1-pin does not give you a Yaku. There is still 7 in the wall, so still chances.
And things are going to be a little slow here because players are looking for very specific tiles now.
Yeah, as we get
Sumo.
low. Oh,
Or just fast because you draw the one tile you need.
Tanya 1 Dora. Nice.
And this has been a very strong showing from Nace in this game.
Yeah. Keeping the only one above 30k and a big lead.
Koichi
With,
now, second chance as the dealer.
with 1 Dora, E2 maybe or reach Dora 1. We'll see. On our right, we have 1 Dora. Probably gonna be using it with the 9-pin somehow. Other than that, too many pairs maybe.
Yeah, speaking of pairs.
Oh yes, Toyman.
Oh, that's Tempai. Dortaki?
Oh, Dorataki.
I guess it's door you might as well
Each.
slam.
Early Dorataki Tenpai.
With this lead, I
There-
wonder about like Dama and then dropping the door to wait on something else.
But sadly, all the Doras have been drawn already. One to each players.
They're all relatively usable as well. No one wants to drop Dora against Ricci, Sotogawa or not.
No. There is a chance this might go to Ryukyoku unless Koichi can get somehow Tenpai.
I mean, honestly, it's so hard for anyone to fight here. If it does go to
Yeah.
draw, though, that's a totally fine outcome for the Ricci player.
Mm-hmm.
They're already in the lead. They don't need another 8,000 points. It would be nice.
Yeah. I guess the only person that can relatively fight is maybe Rowan if they get that Itsu.
Yeah, whoever draws the 7-pin can fight.
Yeah, pretty much.
But Koichi already dropped 6-pin, 6-pin, 9-pin, so he's just folding.
Mm-hmm. I mean, even if he gets a 4th here, he's still gonna be in the top 7.
Yeah, but what he really wants is to be at
100.
240 points.
Yeah, 240, so
That,
he can double rank up.
yeah, double promotion. But even a
Yeah,
fourth here is
let's.
fine. There's 3 more games with which to come back. And you know, Koichi in fourth is never
G.
like a guaranteed proposition either. Last time I played against him,
Wrong.
last time I played against him, he
Hello.
was in fourth until his last deal, and he just kind of ran it back. Ura will just be the Mongon, no Ura, so it's going to be a long run back if Koichi is going to make it back in this game.
Yes. And now, Rowan, dealer. One Dora. Sadly, all 2 other Doras has been already drawn for the other players, so he needs to draw it again to make use of it. The rest of the shape is kind of, other than the 2-3-4 shape, confirm. Gonna be a little hard. Nice draw on 3 so.
Yeah, the
Getting
hand
closer.
on the right is pretty slow. Across the table,
Yeah.
Terra has the Dragon Pair and a singleton of the Dora, so potential to maybe call Indora Tonki in the future. That'll also help fill some of these bad shapes if Terra's able to call 7-pin and 7-so and things like that. Left Koichi with another Dora. Maybe thoughts of 1, 2, 3, but currently also a little bit
G.
slow.
Yeah. Would like to get a big hand for Koichi so that getting a little closer, like winning 1,000 point here will not really do anything. So
Yeah, and Risa with a bad hand will choose to call open for Tanyao, so add some speed, which is not what Ramen needs. He needs everyone to stay slow so he can build.
mm-hmm. And yeah. No, not Terra. Oh, not the one mon draw. Did we just throw it back?
Yeah, nothing else to do.
Yeah. Hopefully we can try to chi or draw the 4 mon somehow. Or maybe pair up the 2 mon or 3 mon to so that we don't wait on the 1 mon anymore. Um
Well,
and,
Terra
oh,
Terra will test the waters with the Dora. It comes out and it passes, so Rowan immediately discards it as well, and now Koichi stuck with a Singleton South that probably isn't going to be useful.
well, we'll keep on to it a little longer. Maybe we can, probably not, but maybe. I mean, it's also a safe town in the case that they reach.
Yeah, when you're desperate, you don't lose as much holding on to it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and we draw the 3 mon. Good draw from dealer. Hopefully we can find something near the 3-so or the 5 mon. But 5 mon probably not really ideal because of the fact that around stuff around it's already been discarded so much. And we draw the south. No need for it.
Safe shell confirmed.
Yes. Oh, we also have a Sanshoku chance with that Tanyao call?
You're right. 4, 5, 6. Can't cut the 3, so here.
can, yeah. Especially the fact that you're already 62,000. Sanshoku
Each.
or not does not really matter. And we find Tenpai for Koichi waiting on 5-8, so. Oh, 4 left in the wall. It's gonna be reach Pinfu, but points are points.
Tanaka Patsumo, the 5-so went to Terra instead, who will sort of back away with Hatsu for now.
Pushes 3 so. And draws 5 so. Oh, the 3 so.
5 pins Gembutsu at least. Oh, but
Don't.
5-so comes out.
I mean, Raisin doesn't really need to defend technically, too.
Yeah, honestly, probably isn't too upset to deal in.
Yeah, since we already know all the doors are out.
Right. You're just
So,
gambling on there being Udo or not.
yeah.
Or some crazy, like, Tanyao Pinfu Sanshoku.
And we already have a call from our North player. That was fast. Well, I can see it because of the fact that the other hand shape is completely in shambles.
Slow going for Rowan, even after the call. Honestly, everyone looks a little slow here.
Yeah, except for maybe dealer. Getting rid of those east and south. Oh, no, or just pair it up.
Yeah, track and pair, always a sign of speed.
Mm-hmm.
I have a feeling Rowan's gonna hold on to this Hatsu for a while, though.
Yeah, probably looking. Well, I was gonna say Chanta, but 8-pin discard already, so maybe not. Maybe just trying to find any points possible to make it easier for Rowan to pass up to second place. And then we have over here Terra with Chanta, Chanta, Tanyao, sorry.
The opposite of Chanta.
Yeah. Still Ishanten, but very, very gonna be probably a very, very easy call. And Koichi over here really needs points, so he's probably gonna brute force Honitsu here.
Definitely a rough set of tiles to make a normal hand out of with all these singleton honors.
Home.
Mm-hmm.
G.
5 so pawn. Probably Atozuki on maybe a Yakuhai somehow. And we have Tenpai from Terra waiting on 4-7, so oh, 3 left in the wall. Not bad, but and since we don't see much of Sozu, getting a Sozu out of somebody might be hard.
Yeah, that.
Oh.
Ooh, there it is.
I speak too soon.
Yeah, it didn't need to get out of somebody, just got out of the wall. And that's two very cheap hands, so yes, I'm very happy to let the dealership pass without minimal loss. And now just needs to
Yeah.
win one more hand to lock out this big win.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully we don't see. I mean, what Raisin wants is probably most likely so that just win a hand, make sure that you're the only one over 30k.
Yeah, if the game ends this round, then Mason will definitely be the only one. Oh, I shouldn't say definitely. Rowan is close. If he was like 39. Well, maybe a little more than 39.
More
52.
than 31 maybe? Yeah.
39 and a Ricci stick.
Oh, maybe.
That's
Most
not, that's
likely,
not his own.
yeah. Most likely, I mean, if Koichi does get in Tenpai, he will probably reach because considering the fact that he's already down at 4,000. Any point is possible. Good.
Reach.
This is Tenpai.
Oh, so it's not Sanshoku though.
I kind of
But
like
it's
the
reach.
idea of dropping the 3-mon on the previous discard and holding 4, 6, 8 to create the 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku a little bit. And then once
Mm-hmm.
you draw the 1-mon, you can Dama and play for the Sanchoku a different way.
Mm-hmm. Because now this is reach Nomi.
Mm.
So it's really banking on 9 so being the Ura indicator.
Well, we saw
Koichi may
Naiso as the indicator before.
might happen again. Koichi does pair up 2 honor tiles. Probably going to brute force Honitu.
You know, it's tough in a league setting. In ladder, you can just fight because 1/4 is just as bad as another fourth. But in a
Mm-hmm.
league setting, you know, you don't want to lose too many points. So it looks like Koichi is just dancing around a little bit, maybe just folding away.
Maybe, yeah. Then again, it is like super far away from Tempai, so
I mean, in the meantime, Terra's Tempai as dealer.
as Tanyao. Only 1 left in the wall though.
Yeah, still hoping to switch the weight around. A 2-pin draw would be pretty big.
Mm-hmm. 5-pin draw works.
Hmm.
6-pin works too, actually.
A lot of pin draws would be good for Terra.
Yeah.
We haven't been able to draw one. And at any point, Mason might choose to cut the 3-pin if they get Tempai.
Mm-hmm.
You know, thinking once again, if Rowan was the hand, the game ends and I'm in first.
Yeah. Even oh, that's probably a 3-pin push.
ロン
Yeah.
So 3,900 will put Terra over 30k, and that's not the best outcome for Dason, who now has to play another hand.
No. That's probably one of the worst outcomes.
Then again, it was a Dama, so you really weren't looking at Terra's hand.
No.
Terra, by the
Very
way,
good Dama.
sense. I mean, after that 7 so fill, you're feeling a lot more optimistic about your winning chances.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say this hand, but then 7 so comes right away.
Ooh, I consider holding the 9-mon just a little
Yeah.
bit.
Just a little
What would you
longer.
cut? 2 so
Oh,
maybe?
2 so?
6-pin?
No, I don't think I wanna hedge it that far.
Yeah, East is another option, but that's our...
What's our win? It might just do east actually.
That East looks good in the wall, so I feel a little sad to drop it, but it's
Yeah.
certainly less efficient than the other tiles.
And I wasn't looking at Koichi's hand, but that's already an Ipeko in there.
Oh, Ipeko
But
Tanodora too.
we
Ipeko Sanako...
Suang? That's what he needs though.
Suanko would be a good outcome for him.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna believe it yet. I'll believe it when he draws the 2-pin.
I mean, it is true that we only have 2 uncles and 2 pairs. We're still missing a pair. So, oh, probably gonna be a reach later then.
Yeah, but this is a monster hand. If he hits someone directly, say
Mm-hmm.
Rowan directly, that would be enough to overtake. I assume.
Interesting by Rowan dropping 7-pin. Probably still looking at Itu, even though the fact that he discarded 1-mon already. And the 2-mon comes out now. Okay. Raisin. Not really the ideal shapes, and sadly 3-pin's pretty much gone in the wall. There's only 1 in the wall. Oh, Itu? Not really. It's kind of too late for that.
Yeah, right now it feels like a battle between Koichi and Rowan. Although 1-mon's comes, but too late.
Yeah,
리치,
Senpai.
it's a reach. Yeah.
Wait, it's 1 pin,
Right.
2 pin, 3 pin, 4 pin.
4 pin.
Saranko on 2 pin or 3 pin sumo. Ipego on
So
4
there's
pin.
four still left in the wall. Oh, that's one of the 3 pins. 3 left in the wall.
Oh, it comes out.
좀,
Oh,
Direct.
it might be big.
Uchi Tano, door 2. I think that's just short.
No, I don't
But
think
maybe
that's
not.
enough.
So Koichi made a good attempt there,
Yeah,
but
I needed a.
missed on the ura. Still, winning a mangan means adding 8 points to your score, and that's always a good thing. Even taking a minus 31.8, Ramu will still be in contention for a double promotion. Tara with a plus 9.5 will move further in the positives, as will Mason, who jumps all the way up, perhaps even into the promotion zone.
Yeah, big first, big first.
And there it is, straight up into the 7th spot. The back with
Wow,
some
right
big
in.
ones. And
Oh, she's still in second, even after the minus 30.
yeah, we'll see if they choose to play another one. They're on a little bit of a break right now. I was thinking about that hand. Saranko, Tuso Ricci for Saranko will be pretty big. You can also 4-pin Ricci for 3-sided 1 mon,
Mm-hmm.
2 mon, 4 mon, where 2 mon and 4 mon give you Tanya. 4 mon gives you Pinhu and Tanya. And you confirm Ipeko. So it's what? Say Takame 4 mon. Each Ipeko Dora Dora Pinhu Tanya is already a Hanemon. Atsumo is also a
Yeah.
Hanemon with potential Baimon with Uda. I wonder if that gives
If it's
better
more
Hanemon chances than waiting on the Saranko.
because the Sun Uncle you have to Tsumo,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Not that you're really expecting a lower pin tile to drop, but so you're really hoping to Tsumo. But then if it does drop, you have to take the Roan. And there are a lot of
Yeah.
Uda chances because you have so many pairs. But also that means what I mean is there's a lot of Uda 2 chances. If you do hit Uda, you're probably hitting 2 or more. But you're less likely to hit in the first place with all those pairs. So yeah, it's a tricky and interesting, I think, spot.
Mm-hmm. Very, very interesting.
Okay, I did see a new game pop up, and I do believe that is the continuation of the series. So
Okay.
Rowan, Nason, Tara, and Koichi will be playing another game that we'll get to watch in 3 minutes. I'm going to take a peek at the calendar as well while we wait for that to hop in and see what's coming up in the future. At the top of the hour, or not the top of the hour, but rather in 7 minutes, B15 will be playing with Brian, Gauhan, Christian, and Kate. I saw 3 of those players at NAO, and I believe all 3 of them advanced to the top 32.
Wow.
And maybe even a little further than that.
That'll be an interesting one.
Yeah, I do hope we get the opportunity to catch that. A few minutes later, we'll probably miss the first game, but definitely catch the second one at least, and maybe even more, depending on how late they choose to go.
Mm-hmm. I'm excited.
Thursday, there's a full slate of games scheduled. I don't think we'll have a broadcast that day because I will be playing, but there are a number of very exciting matchups, including 2 from A1, and some very important B3 matchups, I believe. On top of that, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday will all be busy as well. So lots of opportunities as we are hitting the end of session 5. This is the session where everyone prepares their placements. Most divisions end up going into the 6th round as a seeded round. So the players you will face will depend upon your position after 5 rounds. And so it's your last bit of jostling for position to get a high seed. But the way the seeded rounds work, there's always something at stake for everyone at the table, so it ends up creating very competitive situations. So that's why I will look very much forward to catching as much of the Session 6 action as possible.
Yes, definitely. It's gonna be a lot of action going on.
The sort of positional play that happens in Session 6 is very fun to watch. Very dramatic. Playing towards very specific conditions. There's a little bit of set play at NAO2. The top 32, top 16, and on were all best of 2 games, top 2 advance. So there were some very interesting things that happened as a result of the conditions that players needed. And the final 2 games were broadcast on the PML, the Pacific Mahjong League Twitch, which I believe is Pacific ML. Twitch.tv/PacificML. If you'd like to catch the VOD for that, the finals 2 games were broadcast, and it was a very intense 2 games. And I'll tell you, as a player who was not in the finals, but sitting in the room next to it, watching it with a bunch of other players huddled around a tablet, it was so exciting.
It was very exciting.
Coming down even to the very last hand. So definitely a must watch. I'm hoping we'll get to do a review of that later.
It was definitely interesting. Also, the fact that it was a laptop and a iPad, I think,
Yeah.
and then a tablet, and then we were watching the hand, and then one of the announcers come in. Hey, come to the other room, because we're gonna do a ceremony, and we're like, don't spoil it to us.
Don't tell us who won. We're about to find out. I think the reason they were pressing for the award ceremony was because one of the players had to catch a flight. They wanted to hand out the trophy before they had to leave.
I believe so, but we were so focused, and we wanted to see it when it happens.
It was incredibly intense. I highly recommend watching it. It was very, very fun. But here we are, game number 2, Rowan the First Dealer, racing on the right, Tara across the table, Koichi on our left. iPad looks pretty strong for the dealer.
Especially with the 3 draw and Penchan draw. I mean, Kanchan draw. Sadly the 1 pin's already 2 cut, but we can shift it into maybe Tanyao, hopefully, if we draw 6 mon or 4 mon. But there's still stuff that we can do. It's not the worst having the 1 pin discarded.
Yeah, we can switch to Tanya, cutting the 1 pin pair, or we could use it as the pair and aim for Pinfu instead. Lots of options for Rowan here as he finds Ishanten. On the right, though, that does look a little bit more like a secure Tanya. And the 2 pin draw is helpful. That is, 2 away from Tempai. Good ski.
Yes. Good ski on 3 mon, 6 pin, and 5 so. Hopefully we find something there.
Across the table, that is Ishanten. It has to be Ishanten.
Yeah.
No, it's not Ishanten. It is Ishanten. It's just not a good Ishanten.
No.
So this is a much better Ishanten, and it should be very fast for Terra to get to Tempai here. Left potential call chances for Koichi, but he's kind of stuck with his Dora.
Yeah, just 1 Dora. I mean, thankfully there's still a lot of Doras in the wall. There's a chance he can draw it.
Oh, the only draw in that lower pin shape that doesn't help Rowan here.
Yeah. Well, we can try to make it Tanya now.
Reach.
So,
Yeah.
for Rowan. And that Ishanten we were talking about is now Tempai, waiting on 6-9. So there's still 4 in the wall. And we have dealer Tempai is waiting on 6-9 mon. Oh, Patsumo.
Yeah, interestingly, Terra chose the weight that guaranteed Pinfu instead of taking the 369, but got the Pinfu anyway and hit an Una to make it a full Mongon. That will be 8,000 points plus the 2 Richie sticks back, and Terra's off to a good start.
Yes. Good start. Good start. And we have East 2 dealer. Lots of honor tile that we gotta get rid of, but we will see later. Since we can use Dora, so not a bad shape. But the rest we still work with.
Right. Tiles, shapes,
Yeah,
a little slow
tiles.
defensive. Can't work towards the Dora, but I'm really that's a good draw. I'm really most
Yeah,
excited about Koichi's hand.
most definitely.
He drew
That
the
is
five
definitely.
so.
Okay, there's no more east, so we don't want the east in there. So maybe Chun. Forso is still 2 in the wall. We can do that too.
Oh, okay.
Ah, Honitsu. Okay.
Hoitsu's okay. I like cutting the east here and just dreaming a little bit about Suanko.
Yes, just a little more, just a little longer, and then we will probably be dropping, 6 month maybe later. But
Mhm.
for now, east.
Pom.
Oh, and yeah, Hakupon Honitsu.
So now the hand should be pretty apparent to the table.
Mm-hmm. South is 0 cut. Do we push it? Not yet. Probably until we get a little closer. Do we have template? No, we don't. That is still Ishanten.
Now South comes out now.
Does not keep the Dora. Doesn't want to do a float on the Dora. Makes sense.
Nope.
1-1 gets lag. No.
Tempai.
Oh,
Dama.
Dama on 7 mon. Interesting. And we have a
So,
pause on it?
Pawn for Tanyao. That hand's very difficult to win with the 5 so uncle in Koichi's
Yeah.
hand.
Unless they unless Raisin somehow draws 6 or 7 so,
Pom.
probably not gonna work out. Unless you draw the last 5 so.
There is one more 5 so to be drawn.
Did we reach this one? No. 6 so, 9 so. Probably does not want to drop any more Sozu anymore, as I may guess. 9 so draw. Cannot win on it, right? Yeah. No
Yeah,
Yaku.
リーチ
Wait one turn Ricci.
Reach after it gets
Chi.
discarded. I mean, it is true that 9 so is very, very, very hard to use.
Yeah, I think that that's an argument to reach immediately.
Yeah.
And now
We will see
Koichi
how.
still trying to fight here.
Trying to find something that works around. Technically, you can still use this as your Honi too, but it might become a 9 so tanky.
In which case, you'd probably wait on the south instead.
Yeah. And as we said before, probably dealer is probably not gonna get Tempai with this 5-8, so practically gone.
ドン
9 so comes out, yeah, because it's very hard to use.
And it's a Nomi.
Reach no.
Ricci only for 1300.
Not bad, but oh, that's a high pie
See you
for
at the
dealer.
end of row 1.
Oh, and a call already on West. Trying to end it fast.
Pom.
I mean, because you already have a complete shape of 2 complete shape. It is gonna be a very fast hand.
At this rate, Terra's not going to have a row 1 if all of these discards keep getting called. South. Oh.
Oh, south, not south. Okay.
It would have been hilarious. West Pole, North Pole,
Yeah.
South
Yeah.
Pole. Not possible.
Yeah. And Koichi is also Ishanten?
Ishanten, but hard to get Tenpai with these
Ooh,
shapes.
yeah. Especially the one so already 2 cut.
Yeah,
Probably gonna get temp.
the only reason we're keeping this for the Dora.
Yeah, most likely. Draw Dora or something around it and then drop 9 pin. Make 9 pin your pair instead. Understandable. Oh, we have Tenpai?
Declines the Tenpai.
And
Kan.
want to make it and a con and 5 pin becomes Dora.
Ooh,
Well, now
that's
we have
helpful.
two Doras that we can use. Like, which one do we pick? Surely this is Tenpai.
Yes. Presumably winning 1, 2, 3. I say 1, 3. The other option is 3, 4.
I don't. I'm guessing we would want to do a 1 3-way in case we draw the 1 pin, but now we have waiting on Dora. Koichi will probably discard 5 pin if. Oh, never mind.
Is it 6, 8 time or just headless with a 7? Probably.
Probably headless, yeah. That's an interesting. Well, because of the fact that it's 2 4 that's left, I don't think like keeping the head really helps that much. Because you really need 3 then. How many 5 pins?
They're all drawn.
Yeah, there's only 2 2-pin left. Oh, and we go into 3 Sotanki. Is Rowan a believer in Sanzo?
Yes, he is.
That makes sense.
Very much so.
It's also Dora.
Well, this kind of proves the shapes.
Kan.
Kan.
Where's Chun? Oh, just drew Chun.
Just drew the
Rishan. Also, I did not notice, but there's also a Tenpai on the left waiting on 4, so.
Necessary swap. And made.
Sanzo.
If only he didn't con.
Yeah. Also, 3 is Dora, so.
Koichi has a choice to make here. Okay. Likes the 6-9 shape, which I think does look pretty good.
Yeah, I like that shape too. I would do so too. And also, Manzu is really easy to discard here.
Tenpai. Which reach do we slam? Presumably 6-9, so?
Yeah.
Con again!
Con! Nizo's Dora now. What? Everybody. Oh, actually, not everybody.
Jam. 8-9. Suji. Could deal in. Comes out!
Yes. Dora 3?
Yeah. 9 so.
8,000.
I was really looking forward to seeing what all those Uda were.
Yeah, I wanted to see. Hey, but just because there's a lot of indicators doesn't mean you can hit them.
The Chicago way. It's the Chicago way to miss on Uda anyway.
You can have 5 indicators and miss them all.
For those who are unaware, during free play at NAO, we played Space Mahjong Nobekon. Space Mahjong meaning you can wrap around. So like you can get a sequence 9-1-2. And you can also get sequences using the winds and dragons. And Nobekon, if you get 4 tiles in a row, aka the Nobeton shape, you can con it. Like 2, 3, 4, 5 would be a con if you so chose, which means there are a lot of Dora indicators. So Taka won a hand with 5 indicators and missed every single Uda.
It was very sad, and I think the normal Dora only had like 2 to begin with.
Right, even with 5 indicators. But it's very normal for you and me.
Yes, very normal. Okay, let's actually talk about the head. We already have Anko of Haku as dealer and one Dora. We can have an Ipeiko shape if we draw another Dora. Very good start. And we already have a call from our left, Yakuhai, using Dora. And is it Tenpai? No, it doesn't. It's still looking for a pair. Hopefully we can find one. It's actually the 4 5 5 6 7 shape is very easy to find a pair, so very ideal.
Amazing Ishanten for Terra. And on the right, like an interesting choice here with all these pairs.
Do we go for Chitoy?
Yeah, one mon I think is normal if you're planning to play for a Pinshu hand, but
Mhm.
Rowan is definitely keeping Chito as a possibility now.
Looks like it. Oh, and we found Tenpai from Terra, correct? Yeah. Waiting on one.
Druvadora.
地
Yeah. Finding the perfect pair that we wanted. Waiting on one Formon. There is no, that will not come out because one mon might come out later, but no. Okay, wants to keep that shape.
Yeah, Rowan's been holding on to this one mon and it's been working. Draws another one.
What is one with one mon today?
Rowan just knows.
Yes.
Ah, this
So
forest
now
coming up
there's
though.
Dom.
4 months. Yeah, as dealer. Yep.
Paydor 2, 3,900. Terra will creep a little bit closer to the lead, going into South 1.
And we have dealer here. We have a shape. We can use usable Dora shape. 2 pin, 3 pin. We gotta get rid of our 2 floating honors somehow. On our right, maybe Honitsu, maybe Itsu. We don't really know since 2 so 3 so is a good Ramen at least. So
Yeah, but
we'll
we're
see.
definitely floating the idea of Honitsu with the 2 mon cut. Maybe even the 6-0 or 7 mon cut. Just keeping that tune around, because if you pair that up, you can instantly play for Honitsu.
And then across for Terra, we do have Ishanten technically, but it's gonna be 7 or 2 mon, which is not really ideal. So we're probably gonna be looking around, hopefully trying to make it a Pinfu or Tanyao. Discarding the 8 9
Nope, pairing up the 8-0, cutting the 9-0.
Oh, that solves most of our problems.
Yeah, that's actually uh, there's scenarios where you cut the penchant because it's a bad shape. There's scenarios where you hold the penchant, saying if I get the 7, that's fine. But really, I'm hoping to pair up one of those tiles and improve elsewhere, and that's like the perfect scenario here for Terra. Not only pairing it up, but getting the Tanyao one as well. So if we draw something like the 4 mon or the 5 mon, we can get Tanyao, Pinfu, Peiko.
Definitely. Probably the most ideal draw there. And then for Koichi, we still have work. We don't have Dora, but we could have Sanshoku chance. Um, Other than that, not much.
ポン
There's a little
Oh,
hesitation before calling that. I presume not really to think about if the call is going to be made, but rather what to discard afterwards. And yeah, it just became time to drop a tune. This late, it's hard to force the Honitsu, I think.
yeah. Especially with a floating 2 pin still, we still needed somehow get something near it.
Well, there's the anticipated Tempai for Terra, waiting with that potentially Peiko. Just Dama's here.
つも
Tsumo. Tsumo Ipeiko.
1000, 2000 will confirm first place. Probably feeling a little sad about missing Richipatsu, but still, that was a pretty crucial hand to swing the advantage in Terra's favor.
Mm-hmm. Now south to we dealers shape one penchan, completed shape in the pinzus. Hopefully we can call this Haku that we've just paired up. trying to do a dealer run. And since we can accept Dora too, not really the worst thing possible. And then on our right, we have a lot of good shapes. We already have Dora, but we are missing a pair. Hopefully we can pair something up. Try to get this dealership done with, hopefully.
Pom.
Are we
Well,
gonna call?
maybe gonna have to try harder because this is Ishanten already.
Yes.
Oh, that's a nice field though for Koichi. 7 mon puts him 2 away from Tempai.
Mm,
2
yeah,
Dora. He's just gonna press forward as hard as he can for this hand.
definitely. Getting a manga in here will definitely make his fight a lot easier. Even if it's not a manga, winning 2 Doras would definitely help him. Keeps tight. And on the left here is probably we need a lot of work here. We're already on our 5th discard with only 1 confirmed shave. Yeah.
Bit slow going for Rowan.
Yes.
And you look at those discards, it's not like he had many better options.
No.
Just needs to get better draws.
I mean, it is true he has 1 Dora, but it's just floating in his hand currently.
And so many of the connectors are being held by other players. Like all the fives are gone.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, there's no. The only thing is
Chi.
3, I guess. 1 3 left in the wall. And Koichi already starting to call for Tanyo.
Pom.
Tanyo Dora Dora will definitely 39. Definitely a good enough point. It will get him out of 4th.
It looks like he's going to be okay taking 2,000 points here because he still hasn't dropped his 5, so.
True. Eight can keep.
地
Chi.
Oh, and we have Tempai from dealer waiting on 4-7 so. Naturally, as it's the Dora shape too. But there's no more Dora in the wall left. There's only 2 7 soul left. Hopefully we can somehow draw it or snag it from somebody.
Rowan, a little bit of trouble here. Could try the 7. Starts with the
Starts
9.
9. But that eventually means that it's gonna be a deal in. Hopefully somebody else steals in or similar as before.
As is, it's just, on the 7, so just 1,500 points, so
本
wouldn't be the worst
Mhm.
result, but here we go.
Dong.
Just 15. Not the worst. Still keeps your 3rd. No placement in the chain, so
Another middle
and
Dora.
yeah, another middle Dora again. Nobody has it actually right now.
Yeah, completely walled.
Mm-hmm.
A dealer with a pretty reasonable starting hand. Couple completed shapes already. Door acceptance is possible.
Definitely. Want a Dora acceptance would definitely help. Ramen would be ideal, but whichever works.
The right hand has a lot of kanchan shapes, but maybe 5, 6, 7 Sanjok potentially. There's also door acceptance there. Toyman with Ishanten. Is it going to be 1 sub 2 so? I mean, 1 mon, 2 mon? It is potentially Peiko.
Yeah.
Tanyo shifts available as well. And on the left, that looks like a Pinzu Honitsu force.
Looks like it. I mean, at least that leaves Rowan ways to defend when a reach happens.
Maybe we redraw the 9 mon and go for Kokushi? Oh, it's Kokushi, okay.
Oh, it's Kokshi.
Kokushi hoping to get the 9 mon back.
Yeah.
They say Furiten is a Yaku, but not really one you want to go for unless you're
Kokushi.
13 sided Kokushi.
Yeah. We'll see. Oh, and a nice 6-mon draw from Terra.
Fills a Kanchan. Another Kanchan. Okay, who said Kanchan was bad shape?
Whoa.
Just draw.
Yes. Just draw it all. Sadly, it
Shanta.
misses the Sanshoku, but we don't complain about this. Kanchan, Phil.
Yeah, we can still get it. 4-pin draw. And then we break away from the 9-7-7-5 shape. Compare up 5 or 8-pin. Still wait Kanchan 6-so for the Sancho Kadora. Tanyao.
Ramen's still in that shape. It does have 4 pairs now, so Cheetah is now an option too, but we'll see how that hand goes.
I guess if you draw 4-pin, you still cut the 6-so.
I believe so, yeah.
But we have finally seen Adora, and Dealer picked it up. They've got pretty decent shapes.
And a Chi. Oh, we're going
Shanta.
Shanta, but you have to draw up 7-pin now. Never mind. Pay discard instead. Nice ramen now for dealer. Pretty much decision whether which is safer, 8-pin or 7-mon. Looks like 7-mon is slightly safer.
That's a funny draw.
Yeah. Yeah, throw it back.
Kinda iranai. Unless our plan is Saranko. We've seen plenty of those today.
Now it's double ramen. Now which do you pick? Looking at the pot pool, I'm guessing 5-8-mon looks better in the wall.
It's also the one that's not Huritan. But
Oh no.
well, it's a 3-sided shape.
So I to drop 2, so
Means we'll still have more decisions to make in the future.
yes. Funny how 6 so this card would actually make Terra and Tempai. Well, if they decide to Chi. But no, we decided to just drop 3 so instead, so that did not happen. And we have
Oh,
Tempai
no.
waiting on 2-5-mon.
The only Tempai draw that forces us to drop the Dora.
Yes. And Chi expected dropping 5 so waiting on 4-pin Dora. There's actually still 3 in the wall. This weight is better than this ramen from dealer.
And there it is. Tanya Dora 2, and Terra continues with these 4,000 point hands up to a 9,100 point lead on second place. And now with the dealership, this is looking like a great high pie for another continuance.
Yes. If it wasn't a 7-pin draw, it might have been a Honitsu.
Yeah, at first I thought we had a pair of Easts to accompany the Wests, but just a singleton here. And the door shape means Honitsu is less likely to happen, but still Richie Pinfu Dora is still great.
There is a chance it could be Itsu too. Because we don't have any other floaters, so
Yeah, we have a chance at 6, 7, 8 Sanchoku now.
now a Sanshoku. Everybody else, Koichi, Pinfu, Reach Pinfu Ipeko, most likely. And Rowan still needs work. Lots of shapes, Kanchan shapes in there, so. And Raisin. 3 pairs. Might become Ipeko. Could most likely be Tanyao, but that's about it.
Home.
Home for
Call for
Tanya.
Tanyao.
Oh,
Eat.
that gives Takame 6-pin draw to
Oh.
Koichi. 4 tiles in the wall.
Yeah. Takame 5 so is only 1 in the wall.
The Wood
Oh,
Outer has
and
won so many times today. Tumon is safe at least.
right. We can push Tumon. I mean, it's Tomon's like Genbutsu, I mean.
Oh, another winner drawn by Rowan, and he can use that.
Yes.
So actually looking really slim for Ramen here, and maybe Tara's got a chance.
Long.
Oh. 5. So, interesting.
That's going to be a Mangan for Ramen with the Ipeko. And Koichi now takes over second place. Tara, the only player over 30k as we go into all last.
This was a fast one.
Yeah, it came a lot faster than the first one for sure. There were a lot of repeats there from Reisen. Now we've got Yakuhai Door 2 potential for Koichi.
Very good high pie for dealer. The other shapes would need work, but at least it has value.
On the right, similarly needs work on the shapes, but the difference is there's really no value here.
Pump.
Yeah.
Insta call for Koichi, and he's got all the shapes he needs, just needs to get some cheese to fill these kanchan shapes.
Definitely. And across, looks like Tanyao. No, doesn't have Dora since 9 pin is the Dora, but we can probably reach Tanyao. Maybe Pinfu?
Chitoi?
Chitui? Tanyao Chitui?
Any hand will be good, but Tanyo Chitoi is 32. That'll move you over 30k.
Yes, definitely. That is enough to get you over 30. Since it might not be enough to get into getting something to first, but
Mm,
uh,
8 pin?
we can start off with 8 pin because
Okay.
it keeps both. Wait, are you thinking about conning? Oh.
Maybe. I'm sure there was a little thought. Oh, pull for Tempai. 1000 will put you into second place.
Pump.
Yeah. Are you thinking of dropping 6 pin 7? Okay, okay.
Yeah, Toy Toy consideration if you're planning to get over 30k, but right now just playing for second.
Yeah. Which is very acceptable. Getting
Mm.
placement over is very good.
It's just gives you 10 points, essentially.
And Koichi fills up his 7, so now it's a choice of 4-mon or 2-pin. We choose 4-mon, probably because of the fact that you can try to get Ramen with the Manzu shape over the Pinzu, but then
And the other thing here is that the player to your left has only really dropped Monzu.
Pump.
Dora
Oh,
Pon.
Dora pawn.
And now Raisin really needs to end his hand quickly, otherwise. In fact, I
But
might, if I was the rest of the table, I might think this is Tempai because a 1-3 pin has come out.
I would too. Well, but sadly, Raisin, his Raisin's winning tile is there's only 1 3 soul left.
And there's really nothing to fold with if you're Raisin, so you might as well just shove and hope that you can escape by winning the hand. Koichi hasn't really dropped tiles that will reveal safety, but that means he hasn't been improving his hand. Just stuck here, Ishan them.
Yeah, you're just gonna have to push everything. 5-mon,
Tempai.
Senpai,
That's the last winner for Raisin, who
and
cannot win with
yep.
his shape that draws the 4-mon.
Oh.
Long.
Nothing else to do but shove it. There's no indication of what was safe. If anything, you'd think the So tiles were more dangerous. But Kanchan 4-mon comes out.
That is unfortunate.
Well, or fortunate, depending on your perspective.
True.
Not much Daisen could do, and not much Koichi could do either from that position. Just worked out perfectly in his favor. Who he now has a chance to take over first place from Terra. Except
Oh, DC, no.
not with a DC. I mean, I guess he still has a
Rowan.
chance to take over from Terra, but someone will have to hit Terra for 64.
Rowan, are you just gonna go Kokshi?
Daisangan?
The hand shape is like abysmal here.
Yeah, it's really rough.
Yeah. Even though you have a pair of Chun, like the rest of the shape is just abysmal. It was Kokshi.
It does look like Kokushi. Like it could have been Kokushi. And unfortunately, Koichi dropped that 9-mon would have completed his shape. As is his hand is almost as bad as Rowan's.
Yeah.
So
No.
it looks like anyone else will finish this game other than those two.
It actually looks like Raisin actually has the better shape compared to the rest.
Hmm.
Oh, the Forceful discard though.
It's a little backfire there.
Yeah. Are you just gonna con Chun?
Con for fun.
ポン
Oh, Pon.
Horn!
Rowan
Ah,
must use Naga. Naga
yes.
loves calling Pon when you can con.
We know what the Rinshan tile is.
It's some bug where it likes to Pon whenever you have a chance to con, and then
Ah.
con later.
Not much improvements. We're still diddle-dallying.
Yeah, the problem is like the player who's most advanced in shapes, which is Jason, is stuck on Penchon.
Yes.
So that's gonna take forever to fill in theoretically. Maybe Terra's got the best chance on the left.
Actually, yeah. If we could just get something near that 4-pin. Something around the 8-pin isn't
Boom.
really ideal since 9-pin's kind of dying already.
Hmm.
Looks like Koichi is going for a Tanya. It says he already has Doro too. Makes sense. Trying to get that 6-mon back, though, is gonna be a fight.
チ
Yeah, if nothing else, K10 is good.
That is true, that is true. Oh no, the Chun!
Oh, our con.
Arkan!
Our commentator con. Ooh,
Yes.
do we call
She.
this?
I'm not that against calling it.
Yeah. Because it can give us pair draws for the 7-8, and we can avoid 50-10 that way.
Yeah, I think I would chi.
Oh, but Koichi just
Oh,
knows.
Koichi knows
He
that
was
you
on the
can.
drawing line for the 6-mon.
Yes, he knows. He knew that he was on the line. You can rather wait on Dora.
This could
But
be a...
there's actually only 2 left. 1 Dora and 1 6-pin. So we'll see. And Nano is actually little by little. He got into Ishanten somehow from that abysmal shape.
I just need some connector to the 5-mon or draw the south. Once cut, I believe, is the south currently. Oh.
缶
Not
Oh!
no Tempai?
Declines Tempai, allows Koichi to con.
And draws the 3-6 man.
That's one fewer tile for Koichi, who now has another door here. So this is already Mongon, even if the 6-pin comes out. And now Rowan does not want to draw the south. He may not know it, but that would be the worst possible draw for him. Oh, he gets Tempai with a 3!
And Tempai and Koichi's weight is gone.
So now, I think
And
we're going
Rowan's weight is gone.
Yeah, I think we're going to Ryukyoku because no one can win. Oh, no way Koichi swaps here.
No way.
Maybe he
Or
switches to
Shabo.
Shabo.
Shabo would actually has
More
one
tiles,
tile.
yeah.
It has 1 tile.
Because the 6-pin has come out twice. Like, I know it was going to drop a door here.
No.
And it's an interesting try, but I think you still hope for Tsumo.
Oh wait. 5 so would be double rune.
It would. But
I
they're
didn't
all
know.
held. No one's going to drop it.
No.
No one has winning tiles. It's just
Nobody.
Ryukyoku.
Yeah.
All right, 3 players Tempai. We're going again.
We're at it again. This is definitely a better high pie now. Itsu chance as dealer. One Dora. Not bad, not bad.
Rowan's Kokushi looks better
Uh,
this time.
Yeah.
Four tiles away from Kokushi.
Chanta.
Yeah, it's actually like a decent Chanta try too, or
Mhm.
or Junchan. So he'll give up Kokushi.
Raisin. One Anko of 3, so 2 pairs, but hopefully we can find something near that 7 months, 7 pin.
And finally for Terra, Chun pair. Pom.
ポン
Good point. Yeah, trying to get this out. Koichi is way too close for comfort now, so
Right. Might be time to give up on Itsu for Koichi.
yeah. Probably most likely one so first before over the two so because the fact that you can go for 2-3-4 Sanshoku.
Right.
Even though that it means dropping Dora, but if you draw a 3 so
チ
or actually you're probably not gonna be dropping Dora anyways, then never mind. Because even if you draw a 3 so you're probably gonna be reaching with 2 so because of the fact that you have to get forced pin to get that Sanshoku. But the value difference is so big. Tanyao and Sanshoku.
Now the one pins are starting to come out, so
Mm-hmm.
getting
I think the
harder.
most interest.
Go ahead.
I think the most interesting would probably be 3 so draw here.
Yeah. If the one pin had come out from Terra on the previous discard, I'd probably just guarantee the 2-pin, 3-pin. But since it's still in hand, and I don't know that 3 of the 1-pin are out, it's more of a tough call, I think.
Yeah.
But it looks like Koichi's kind of stuck on these shapes. The 1-4 pin doesn't look good. The 3 so is almost completely held. The players are calling rapidly.
No improvement in any of the people's shapes so far, so.
チ
That's an
Oh.
improvement.
Tenpei. Waiting on 9 pin. Tanki. Oh yeah, Junchan.
缶
Kan.
Gone. And now Koichi will drop the 1 so 2 so.
Yes.
By
And-
for Terra on 5-8 so.
1, 2, 3. There's only 2 left. 1 5 so and 1 8 so. Now only 1 8 so
Pump.
left. Pon. Waiting on 3 6 spin.
Sector would be pushed.
チ
Chi 7 so.
Yeah.
Now Koichi is only saved if he chooses the Shaba weight.
The only time which is if he draws 6 so. Or 6 1 and decides to go for Shabo.
Yeah, 6
Oh, we have a
1.
choice to go Toy Toy. Sorry.
We'll take it. Okay, do you read the 5 as bad? He does. Not willing to drop the new Dora, or the original Dora. Oh, with the 9 pin, that would deal to
9
Rowan. It's gotta come out.
ドン
And Rowan will snipe it away with the 2,600 points. That's actually great for Terra, who confirms first place.
And it wasn't the ideal where it was only Terra and 30k over 30k, but this still works.
Still works. Plus 27.9. And Terra will climb up even further, I think passing TC now. Even passing Michael. So moves up 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. Koichi will hop back towards the 200 mark. And for the other player who is not a substitute, Rayson will drop 32 points back down to 52, still a net positive after 2 games. All right, well, we've got one final table to watch for this evening. It's a table I've been really looking forward to catching.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and set up for that. Let's see. At this
Have they
table,
started already?
they have started their first game. We have Brian W, Kate D, Christian M, and Galhan M in Division B15. Oops. Hopefully that updates quickly.
Very excited to see this one.
It's having trouble reading these players, but that's
Hmm.
okay because the game is less reliant on that. Oh, the game is over. Maybe that's why.
Oh.
So that means their first game just finished. We'll be hoping to catch the second then.
Hopefully they're playing a second one.
Yeah, let's take a peek and see if they've started it yet. It started 22 minutes ago. That's weird. I wouldn't think that
And
would have ended all that quickly.
they ended in 22 minutes? Really?
No, I think it's actually glitching out.
Oh, refresh?
Yeah, everything's glitching out right now. Let's try this again.
No, yep.
The players have been removed from reality. We can't see them anymore. Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we are. Oh, we have a reach already. Waiting on 9 pin 2 so. That's actually 3 in the wall.
Nice shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
缶
Con?
Con?
Yes!
Flips a Dora.
Oh, yeah, that 2 so's a hard one.
Brian reconsiders fighting.
Oh, we can get back. We can get back. Oh, the 9 pin.
It's completely copied off.
ロン
Yeah, with the con.
Yeah, the 9
No.
pin was the indicator as well, so it looked pretty safe, but it delayed.
Good shovel reach.
Oops. I want Galhan's perspective. Alright, opens up with 2 Dora. Nice shapes.
Nice. Two Dora where?
Oh, was there one
One
Dora?
Dora, right?
One Dora, you're right.
Yes. It's fine.
Yeah, less promising than 2 Dora, but still. Reach Dora is dealing.
Yeah.
Excellent. Of course, you can draw a second Dora and get a pickle shape.
Definitely wouldn't complain about it.
Last 4 draws have not been helpful whatsoever. This one slightly better, but not by much.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else? I guess we can see a Tanya from Toyman. And from Alright. Christian. Oh, and we have 2 Anko and 2 pairs over on our left here by Brian.
Oh, the last one came out.
Call for
Oh.
Toy Toy? Yes.
Ishanta. Tempai.
And Tempai. Waiting on 3 so 1 mod. which is 3 in the wall. Again, Chavo, 3 in the wall.
Yeah, what is with these shabos? Oh,
Yeah. And we have Tenpai on 2.
Don't.
Oh, before that.
Toy Toy ends it. The hands that I've got for triplets today seem to win.
Yeah.
Shabo weights. We've had a couple Sanankos.
That is double reach chance. Isn't it? On our left.
On our
Itsu
left.
chance
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we draw 2
Nice.
pin.
Boom.
Oh,
Oh no!
But okay, it wouldn't have been double reach.
It would have been double reach anyways. Close. It was close.
Boom.
Wow, Christian rather just speeding along.
Is it trying to do Honitsu or just Yakuhai? Because I'm guessing that's why they discarded the 2-so 1-so.
Yeah, still overblocked, so it's still a normal cut, but I do believe we want to move in the Honitsu direction.
And then I take a look over on my right, and I see an Anko of Dora already.
Uncles are good.
Ishanten? No, that's a 3-5-6, man.
Yajansten still not bad. Ishanten now. You're just seeing into the future.
Yeah, maybe. But with Dora 3, I would take any kind of Ishanten.
Yeah, K10's maybe with 2 5-mon cut. It's kind of an interesting thought about cutting the 6 pin there.
Maybe, yeah. I wouldn't be really against it.
It's probably not correct, but it's interesting.
Trying to hopefully draw another 9 pin would be a great way.
Chi.
And Chi for Tenpai, waiting on 1-4 pin.
Oh, see
4
that
left in the wall.
gets the improvement on the 5 pin anyway, even with 2 out.
Well, it turns out that fast hand that I thought was happening on the left is no more. Not the fastest.
Yeah, it gets Tenpai and just
And
has to deal in.
Don't.
yes. I got overexcited about the double reach.
I mean, how can you not get excited about double reach chance?
It was a double reach chance with Itsu chance.
Yeah, that pawn just messed up the drawing lines.
Yes. But we have another leadership. Shapes maybe Sanshoku 8 6 7 8, but oh well, if you just continue to draw your kanchans, it might happen.
Christian advancing now. Always look forward to a chance at Sanjaku, but this 5-mon might mess with that a little bit.
Yeah.
See how
But I wouldn't complain about a reach Pinfu Tanya.
no, that's
Or a reach
fine.
Pinfu.
5,800, 2,900. Any points are good when you're down in your dealer.
Definitely.
On the right, no more Dora triplet for Kate, but we do have Dora acceptance. Fortunately, not many 1-pin left. In fact, there's 0 in the wall, as Brian's got a pair across the table, and Gohan has discarded the final Dora.
And we have a call from Gaohan on south. It is the round win. Probably trying to get it to South 4 with a good second place. Trying to get a little closer to first.
Yeah, even if it ends up just being third, it still is really close to being able to take first from that position. Now, Christian with a Tenpai can choose the 7 Pinchan or the Shabo 6-8 for Tanyao.
Oh yeah, you're right. Did I say second place? Yeah, my bad.
Well, here, like, Christian smashing the Ricci means that all these players over 30k will suddenly freeze.
Yeah.
Except Brian, apparently.
Sumo.
Jammed the 4. Wow, 9 Sumo.
Oh.
And yeah, just like that, we're going to South round. South 4,
Yep.
rather. Thus.
Oras. Deadly. Christian's gonna be in a tough spot here.
At this point, his goal is probably to make sure he wins 5,200 points off of Brian or Gaohan.
Yeah.
And Monk on Sumo, even if it doesn't drag anyone below 30k, that's still +8 to your total.
Would you call South here?
I don't think I can. I'd rather cut the South pair and play for Tanyo.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 Dora, and now he might end up cutting the South anyway.
Tanyo Dora Dora, South Dora Dora. Yeah, Tanyo Dora Dora. I mean, you can also go for Chitoy, hoping for the Hanuman.
3,900 with the pull in there, not quite enough. We need to hit Dora directly, and players are probably not willing to cut the Dora. So he'll just hold here. Ooh, 5, 6, 7 Sanchoku. Now that would be some value.
Okay. That's value.
That leads to some interesting scenarios where
You can 5, so draw. You can Dama?
Sanchoku
Yeah,
can
you
never
can.
shoot. Ooh, you can Dama that.
Well, 3 so Suji. Or believing so.
Chi, Tanyo, Sanchoku, Dora, Dora. That's hot. He's just gonna guarantee himself 12,000 points minimum.
Yeah, at least there's still 2 left. 1 3 so and 1 4 man. We shall see which one that's get drawn. Most likely everybody else will probably. Oh,
Each.
and we have Tenpai though. We jam.
Wow.
I'm waiting on 4 man.
Yeah, so Gaohan will not deal in with the Dora. Oh, but
Sumo.
Sumo on Takame! This is gonna be a Paimon. Unless he hits Urasan. 16,000 plus the sticks. But even with the Gaohan Richi, that doesn't drag anyone below.
Yeah.
With the Oyakaburi, Brian takes first.
Whoa.
If Gaohan
That's
hadn't Richi'd,
one
it would have been a tie for second place. We would have seen 31-1, 31, and 31. What is this reality we're living in? Gaohan
Wow.
finishes with 0.0. Kate with this positive 6. Brian with a champion flow there. Oyakaburi puts him in first.
Gets first by 100.
And Christian...
Even
I think that's the highest I've ever seen someone lose 5 bonus points of Uma.
wow.
Incredible.
I mean, it's still true that he's the only one. Christian's the only one under 30, but
But he picked up
the
16
try.
points.
Yeah.
I was thinking at best we can hope for 8.
But no, I think Christian was looking for something else. Wow.
And that will move Brian a little bit further ahead. Kate will also increase the total in 6th place. Christian will drop down a little bit, but still doing okay. Looks like that was game number 3, actually, so they'll have one more to play. And for Gaohan, well, he just sits right where he was before. What a
Nothing.
impressive finish.
That was exciting, Oras.
I wonder if that's a record for like the closest.
Maybe I don't know. We need data.
We need more
Jeez.
data. This is Brian's world and we're merely living in it. It's so true. And they are playing one more, so let me go ahead and pop my way over there. It will be 4 minutes before the start. And so maybe that gives us a little bit of time to talk about why I'm so excited to watch these players play. Of course, I did mention before, I believe, that 3 of these players made the top 32. And so this is some seriously high level play that we're going to be watching. It was really intense battle all the way through. And I believe both Kate and Silver advanced to the top 16. Silver DF being, of course, Brian. And in the end, Brian made his way all the way to the final table against Anthony from Seattle, Noel also from Seattle, and Marimo from Pacific Mahjong League. And again, I will reference that intense finals series that was broadcast on twitch.tv/ Pacific ML. The Pacific Mahjong League Twitch page has a VOD of that. And in the incredibly intense final, that did indeed come down to the last hand. Spoilers, by the way, if anyone wants to watch it and not be spoiled, mute the stream right now. But it was Brian who ended up coming up as the winner of the North American Open, claiming a seat at the World Ricci Championship in Tokyo next year. And it was an awesome tournament, an awesome finals, and it was won by an awesome player. And so Brian showing some of that champions flow in that last game. Looking forward to see one more from him in this game. I don't know about you, but it was so funny to me. The in the minutes after he won, I was talking to him. He said that he had packed up his bags because after the award ceremony, he was going to immediately fly back to Indiana because he had a math class to teach in the morning at 7:30 in the morning.
Yeah, right away.
So this morning he was teaching a math class, and this evening he's teaching, or he's playing his normal games. The man never quits mahjong.
Incredible. Again, congratulations, Brian.
And congratulations to all of the players
Yes.
who made the cut. Everyone earned some points towards qualification. Of course, there will be that big tournament in January. We're still awaiting the updated standings, but with a number of last-second tournaments popping up, there's many more chances for players to qualify for that invitational in January to see who will accompany Brian in the U.S. contingency to the WRC. Players who made the top 16 will have earned 20 points. Top 32 players earned 10 points. It looks like the cut is going to require maybe 30 points or more. So I think Kate is pretty secure with an invitational spot after having performed very well at the Ricci Nomi Open earlier this year. I think Christian will have a little bit more work to do to make the cut, assuming my memory of the standings is correct. I could be slightly mistaken, but it's going to be an intense battle. I believe the next tournament on the schedule is the Chicago Open coming up in September. Is that the 21st and 22nd?
Yes, the 21st and 22nd
And there are
of
still a
September.
couple spots remaining for that.
Yes, there's still 3 spots remaining. Just sign up and pay me, and you get your spot filled.
And there used to be only 2 spots, but Brian said now that his
Yes.
seat is confirmed, he'll give that spot to somebody else, give someone else a chance to qualify. So it's
Yep.
very generous of him.
Mm-hmm. So 3 spots are still open.
Yeah, and since I didn't win, I will be fighting there. So if anyone wants to challenge me to a mahjong duel, perhaps that will happen at Chicago. But we're off game number 2, the final game of the series for this B1 table, and the final game of the evening for us, almost certainly. And Brian will be the first dealer. Kate on the right will be our south player. In the west seat, across the table, is Gao Han. And on the left, Christian. Opening doors, 4-pin, high pie look, pretty okay for dealer. I think maybe advantage to the right with the Hudson pair, and across the table with excellent shapes.
Yeah, looks like dealers was looking at Chanta first off, dropping the 4 so early, but looks like change of plans.
Yeah, still has all the blocks necessary for Tanta, but
Mm-hmm.
does end up cutting away from the 8-pin, 9-pin. Also, Gaohan had Tempai early on, waiting on Sanso, but decided he could do better and just broke the Tempai.
Mm-hmm.
Now Kutsuki around well, it was around 4 pin, 7 pin. Now it's 6 for 7 pin.
Yeah, definitely a better shape now compared to the 3-so. Oh, the 7-pin drawback. We have a call here. Probably looking at Chanta, Hatsu, maybe.
Chanta Hatsu, Chanta Sanshoku. Yet to be determined.
We draw something around the 4-mon and then, but I mean, technically it's a better shape considering the fact that you can wait on 6-mon, 5-mon, 2-mon.
Yeah. This
But
is perfect for Gohan.
But 2-mon is already discarded, and 2-6-mon is already
Each.
discarded too.
It doesn't matter. We'll take this Riichi.
Reach. Waiting on 2-5-6-mon. There's actually no 6-mon or 2-mon, so there's only 5-mon as Gaohan's weight. There's actually still 3 5-mon left anyways. So not bad.
Kind of weird. You're only waiting on one tile essentially. It's like a penchant.
Yeah.
It's like a tanki, 5-mon tanki. 3-sided 5-mon tanki.
Sumo.
Sumo.
And just symbol it.
Beach. Sumo Tanya Ura? Needed the 6-mon. The indicator meant there's what? Only one other 5-mon?
That's the last 5-mon there. Wow. Incredible draw.
Gahan off to the early lead, but Kate with a very exciting hand here. I'm envisioning Chi 3-so, Chi 9-so, Weitor Donkey.
That would be very, very... Oh, just draw 9-so yourself.
Interesting 4-pin cut here.
Interesting. Not 8-so.
Pom.
I'm guessing that 8-so keep in just in case you draw a 5-mon or 2-mon. But you can still draw 2-so, 1-so.
Right.
Because like...
Pom.
Well, I don't think that hand's going to matter because Gaohan is
Yeah.
already Tempai.
On 1-4, there's still 6. There's a lot. 6,000 the wall. With
Yeah,
it.
so good.
Very fast Tempai and good Tempai.
Christian's not looking super fast. He might consider Honitsu, but Kate should deal in soon.
Yes. Unless Kate draws 1-so, 4-so.
Yeah,
I
only 1-so
don't-
or 4-so.
Yeah.
And even then, you might still deal in.
Yeah.
Because I think Kate really doesn't want to drop this Dora, or rather prefers to use the Dora. Wow, all these deal tiles being drawn and held.
Now there's...
Wrong.
Yes.
Makes perfect sense to cut the 1-so here. That'd just be 1,000 points, but Gohan continues to press forward into his dealership.
No Dora, but we draw something near the 5-so. It works. Could be a reach Pinfu maybe, but we're still working around the Pinzu shape. Hopefully find something there. On our right, Christian, we have a good shapes already. Ishanten, Ipeiko chance. But if it does become Ipeiko, it's probably gonna be a Tanki way, which is not really ideal. But we can switch around our Tankis at least.
Across the table, not the best shapes. 1, 2, 4, 6 shape is one of my least liked shapes, especially when my other tiles are not strong in the Sozu. But Kate with the 2 Dora is going to open up quickly Atosuke. I just hope for the Haku to come out soon.
Kinda, yeah. Something around the 8-so isn't really ideal because we wanted to use that 8-so as a pair, but an improvement is still an improvement.
That's improvement.
What alright. Are we gonna... There's a chance we can... Are we gonna push for Chinitsu? I don't know. Probably not. Are we?
It's Tempai, but Shinizu kind of
Each.
looks okay here.
At least this it's Suji too. 3-pin just came out too. There's only one 3-pin left in the wall. And then we have a Tempai on our left over here, on by Kate, waiting on 2-pin hot
Sumo.
Ooh, just
And draw.
just sumo, as they say, and Kate will take over the lead. And one of the weaknesses of taking that bad weight Ricci is now you're vulnerable if you draw the Dora, especially against a player that has called a terminal tile and doesn't appear to be forcing Honitsu in that suit. They might be Atosuke, but Christian didn't end up having to worry about that after all.
Because they can just sumo.
It has
And
to worry about
Haku is
something else, and that is the fact that now we're down and tied for third and fourth.
Yeah, at least we have dealership currently, so we do have the advantage, but... And the Haku gets discarded this time.
Yeah, Kate says, thank you, Haku, but you've done your service. And my shapes are too good to use the Haku right now, so let's try to get it out of here before other people have drawn towards it. It looks like Kate has pretty massive advantage here in terms of the shapes.
Yeah, 3-sided perfect
Reach.
Enchanten, and we are Tempai waiting on 6-9, so...
Gaohan wasn't far behind, but Kate got there far too quickly. And there are 3 tiles on the wall for this weight, but it wouldn't be too surprising to see someone deal in here. There's not a lot of information.
No. And it's 9, so it's just an edge tile. Easy to try to pass.
Also, like, all the Dora came out, so the value shouldn't be too large. Whether you think the Rigi tile would indicate that the weight is waiting around that tile, it's a little weird because that's one of the first non-terminal honor tiles, even though it was the start of second row. But the Dora cut should indicate that you're pretty confident in the shapes as you have them. So it's still
Also,
pretty much a toss-up.
Yeah.
Sumo.
And just sumo.
Each Tsumo Keishu Ura would make it 52, but no, just 713.
Watching this is a lot more safe for my heart. Less Ura.
We saw some crazy Ura hits before.
We saw enough of those.
Right now, dealer again, south round. Small edge for third place.
Boom.
This high pie, not an advantage really whatsoever. It's 2 Dora though. Okay, maybe there's a bit of something to dream about here.
Speed-wise, definitely not the advantage, especially because Kate over here is very has a very nice shape over here.
Oh, Shanten already.
Shanten has a chance for 3-sided.
Oh, Tempai.
Reach.
I'm just gonna slam it.
Tanyao.
Chi.
I don't mind Dama here because I can draw towards Sanchoku.
Yes. 8-man draw would definitely be a great one.
Yeah, even
4-man the works too.
Though Bride might have to fight. The problem is the best way to fight is cut 1-2. So, all right.
We could see a 2-man 2-man discard too, but I don't. Yikes.
Okay, Suji and then 8-mon to follow. 9-mon had come out 3 times anyway, so it's not like that shape was great. Ah, it's back.
Sure. Oh, it's back. And I forgot to count. There's only this Shabo only has 2 in the wall. We'll see how it works.
Yeah, typically I don't expect my 5-mon, 6-mon Shabo to have, well, not even 5-mon, just 2 central tiles to have many tiles.
Yeah.
The Shabo weights we've seen lately have had quite
some
a
reason.
large number for some reason. Yeah.
For some reason, it's 3 in the wall. Like what? What? That? Are you sure that's a Shabo?
Oh, that's
Oh.
Tempai.
Dora Tanki. Oh no.
There is 1 Dora.
There is 1 Dora.
Sumo.
Oh, Tsumo.
Just Sumo.
Just Tsumo. No Ura this time.
See, safe for my heart.
And Kate will now be the only player above 30k. South 2.
One Dora. Floating, but still one Dora. The rest of the shape is penchans. I mean, kanchans, but we can work it out.
Looks like a bit of a Tanyao hedge.
Looks like it.
On the right, Galhan with double south as a pair. And a
With
Dora.
one Dora.
Boom.
We'll drop the 3 pin to confirm the Dora shape.
Excellent. The rest of the shape is kanchan, but oh, just make it ramen. We have a cross. We do have a tone ankle, but sadly this is already south round. But it has Dora in there, so
Declines
it
the 1,
definitely-
2, 3.
yeah.
On the left, that is Ishanten, but Kanchan definitely could look for an improvement.
That's definitely an improvement.
It's not great. Okay, we'll cut the 7 anyway. And Kate drew the excellent 5 mon, so now Ishanten. Callable for Tanyao as well. Cutting the 9 pin.
Probably going to assume 3-pin will be a call.
Yeah, choice now for Brian whether to play 2 pairs or play the 2-4 mon Kanchan. Chooses the Kanchan, notably.
pair coaches.
チ
4 pairs also.
Han.
No con for Christian. He'll wait. He'll wait again. Probably wants Ishan done first. But
Yeah.
リーチ
Oh,
okay, and now probably
itchy.
feels happy he didn't con, but
Yeah.
2-5 mon for Kate. Immediate chi from Galhan into Tempai as well, waiting 2-5 so.
The Ipe go, I mean the reach from dealer is 3 left. The Takame 5 mon is actually 2 left, so that one's higher. The 2 so 5 so we have 4 left in the wall. We'll see which one. 3 versus not anymore. Now it's same.
Do you want to take this fight?
If we're fighting, we can't.
we already dropped
it's
it,
we just got it done.
Fair enough. Richidora 1, Christian says he doesn't want to fight dealer with that.
Yeah, especially with the weight being weak.
But all these 6s coming out makes the weight a little better. But
yeah, now we wish we had that 7-1 weight.
Still a chance to. Oh, I guess not really. We were out of time.
No, yeah.
Yukioku it is.
Looks like it.
Chi and make Brian sweat? No. You do that.
I would probably. I'm like, I don't want it.
And we got the save tile. Maybe if you think Brian is fighting for Keiten, you don't want him to have the chance to draw into Tempai, but
I don't think it looked. Did it? I don't think it looked like he was.
if it looks like he's struggling for safety, maybe you let him deal in. At least give him the opportunity to deal in.
Oh wow, we already have an Anko and 3 pairs on our left over here. By
Sanko
Brian.
Ishanten.
ポン
Yeah, already Ishanten. Dealer here still needs catching up, not really fast. Everybody else too, except for the Hatsu pawn. We have the shapes.
That was Ishanten for Kate, but chooses to break the 1-2 shape.
ポン
And we have Tempai waiting on a Haku 6-mon. If the Shabo's this early, certainly it's 3 walls. 3 tiles in the wall.
Will you con
It is-
3-pin?
Would I con 3-pin? Probably not.
However, from up here in the
Chi.
commentary booth, yes.
We always have to say yes.
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 Well, Kate, now that the 4-pin has come out 3 times, I was going to say might consider cutting the 3-pin, but we drew the 1-pin. 2-pin's not very live either. Now, some players would hesitate on the Forso, thinking
Chi.
about the possibility of swapping to Toy, but Brian's already made up his mind. Christian, though, finds Tenpai across the way after Chi. Hatsu only waiting 6-pin, 9-pin.
At least this one isn't Atozuke, so you can wait on anything.
Where is the Haku, by the way? We haven't seen it. We're already halfway through the game.
Kan.
Chan!
Con
Ninshan!
Sumo!
Plus Adora! That's how you con.
Always con.
Ooh, almost as good as
Wait.
the con we saw earlier today.
How do we see 2 Rinshans already today?
Yeah, we've only been casting for a couple hours. But
Yeah.
the first one was incredible. Con into Tenpai, followed by con into Rinchan.
Yep. Talk about credible. We already have an Shanten from dealer. That has
Aw.
and Senpai.
This is a little broken.
Yeah, waiting on 5-8 so. Reach P Fedora.
Get the best draw into Tenpai.
Yeah,
Five
that
tiles
we-
walled.
Does it look like? I guess the only person that could possibly fight is maybe Kate.
Yeah, Kate really does not want to deal into this though.
Yeah, that's the problem. Points wise, the situation that we're in, I don't think Kate wants to deal in here.
But we saw the South come out, so it's not like a full give up here. We have like 9-pin Genbutsu, 5-mon, 3-mon Genbutsu. So Kate is still trying to play this hand a little bit.
We're still trying to do something.
Sumo.
That looks like yes, just Sumo.
Current look at 26 all, but hits Uda for 4K.
4,000 all.
Gaohan will take the lead. So 3, 7-mon Dora. And I just immediately looked at Brian's draw of another triplet. 2 poor pairs.
Yeah, I saw that too. What do you mean you already have 2 Hankos?
Well, we'll see if anything fancy happens over there, but in the meantime, dealer not looking too bad. Reasonable shapes. Chance at Tanya if we could find the 6-mon. That, of course, is the door indicator, though.
Atsu doesn't really do anything.
Let's see, for the other players, Kate is advancing towards Tenpai 2 away. Christian has a Dora, Tanya blocks. I think he'd be fine winning 2,000 points here to go to his last dealership with a healthy advantage over Brian.
Yeah. There. Dealer still has the Ipeiko shape. Hopefully we can do something. No change in the Anko since Brian's well Tenpai.
Tenpai for Kate on 2-pin, but doesn't take the Ricci, and maybe for good reason too, as it's just Ricci Nomi and Galvan's holding 3 of them. Oh, Sonoko Tenpai, but Brian will not Ricci.
リーチ
Oh, there's only 1 2-pin in the wall left.
1-mon has 1 tile, 9-mon has 3.
Let's see, there's 2 8-mon gone. We can go to Tanyo. Shift to Tanyo Sanko.
Well, it will take some work to get there.
Yeah.
I think
Also,
Brian
7-mon.
Yeah, it's not very live, huh?
Yeah.
Door indicator shouldn't be coming out against this Ricci. 8-mon's Genbutsu, but we lose the Dora.
Yeah.
We just slammed Ricci here. Oh,
If you're gonna draw 4
I didn't see the Winmon come out from Christian already, so it's actually 0 live in the wall.
Oh, you're right.
But from Brian's perspective, there's 1. You can still dream about the Suanko. Oh, the Dora.
Don't.
Okay,
Oh,
he'll take it.
Daniel-san, Godora.
With the Ricci stick, that puts him very close to third place.
Boom.
It's the bone.
Whoa.
A little spooky
That
there,
was-
the timing there with the perspective swap. Oh,
Yeah.
we've got a visual glitch.
What's going
You
on?
see Galhan.
Boom.
Galhan
What's
drew a tile and a tile into Brian's hand. We're gonna need to refresh.
What's going on? Why is there 6? Why is there that many Hatsu?
Another 6 spot.
What's going on?
So when this happens, we actually have no idea what's in the player's hands. It's
I don't
too.
know what's going on.
I have to refresh to fix it, but if I refresh, I could miss the end of the game. So I'm just gonna stay here, and we're gonna look at the 6 Hatsus and laugh.
Christian has 2 Doro and an Ipeiko shape with Kutsuki Ishanten, so
That's to the best of our knowledge.
yes. And what?
Now, Galhan,
Galhan
that's not
is-
actually what's in Galhan's hand. So whatever he
Oh,
discarded
okay.
actually makes sense, but he does not have a 6-mon pair. I'll say that much.
Ah.
We have no idea what he's got there. That's template for Brian, we
Yeet.
think. 3-6 so.
At this point, I
Going
don't know if we can.
donuts.
Oh, Ipatsu.
Oh, that's on his competition too. That's gonna trade places with
Oh,
Ura
God.
2
Ura
Hanemon.
2!
This is how you win NAO.
Yeah.
Dichi Pons Pipu Ipeko Ura 2. And Brian will steal away second place there. Galhan takes
Yeah.
the lead. 26.4. Brian plus 11.1. I'm telling you, if we refresh, we would have missed that.
Yeah.
Christian minus 10.3 in third place. Kate takes the fourth. And wow. There were a lot of crazy hands that game, but 6 Hatsu, I think, takes the cake.
Yeah. I think Gahan was trying to do the opposite of all white, all green. With
Yeah,
literally
the
just
true all
dragon.
greens.
Yes, true all green. Huts.
Four triplets in a pair of Hatsu. Well, it turns out that Gahan still claims the first place here, and as we look for the final refresh, will move up to 10th place overall, just almost positive now. Christian will be at plus 17.5, Kate at plus 85.4. I believe 5 players are guaranteed a promotion spot, but Kate is very close to being in that guaranteed promo place. Plus, there could be a couple bonus spots, so in a very good position now. And Brian, once again, extends that lead up to 22.9.7, looking strong to promote into A2 next season. Take a look at the full standings here. And once again, we confirm what we just saw. Brian with the lead. Shinlong and Ricky follow behind. Blake and Hadu also over over 100,000 points in the 5 guaranteed promotion spots. And B1 is very close to finishing up. We have what looks to be 2 more tables with games to play. And it will be all set for the position round in session 6.
Very interesting. Yes.
Fantastic set of games tonight. I think my highlight is all the Rinchans that we saw today.
Yes, definitely the Khan into Tenpai, then Khan to Rinshan.
But of course, we saw the highlight from the game we didn't watch, the Sanshoku Doko, that was worth a lot more than Sanshoku Doko. If anybody missed it, check back in the VOD, or check the logs if you're in our server. It was Reach Ipatsumo, Toy Toy Sanshoku Doko, Dora 3 Ura 3, aka Suanko. Oh, I'm sorry, there was no Ricci, but if it had no
was no
Ricci, that's what it would have been.
If reach.
AKA, it was guaranteed to be Yakuman no matter how it happened.
Yeah.
But Suanko for I in A1, who now has moved out of the relegation zone rather, and into safety for the time being with 20 games complete. So I will be waiting for session 6 to see what happens there. We will all be waiting for session 6. This is the last game of the evening, but we will have more action happening next week, probably even at the end of this week, because I definitely want to catch some of the games that will be happening as we set the table for session 6. And if you'd like to see more from American Ricci, definitely follow us on Twitch. You can check out our YouTube channel at American Ricci on YouTube for this VOD, as well as all the previous broadcasts. You can also visit us on Twitter, where you might see a screenshot of that incredible Suwanko from earlier. And of course, if you'd like to be a part of the American Ricci Mahjong League coming into the fall season, that starts October 1st. And in order to be able to participate, you need to sign up by the 16th. Monday the 16th is the deadline for registration. So visit our website, americanricci.org. It is a quarterly league with 2-week periods where you have to play 4 games that you can schedule, split up however you want with the rest of the people in your group. As long as you're able to get the scheduling in a decent fashion, then we certainly welcome players of all skill levels to participate in the fall season. You'll be starting in the C1 division, or maybe C2 division if we get enough signups, and then you'll be able to promote every quarter. You'll have a chance. That's great fun, great competition. And next season you'll be back, right, Taka, to play in the fall?
Yes, I will be back for next season, fall season, starting from B2, I believe.
Perfect. So look forward to your return. Thank you so much, by the way, for joining me in the commentary, especially when I had to leave midcast, holding the fort on your own.
Yeah, it was very exciting and fun. First time. I'm happy to see those Rinshans in my first time commentating.
Yeah, definitely, it was a great one. We saw Rinshan, we saw Yakuban, we saw Daisongen chance that ended up being a Tsumo on the Yasume for Shosangen. Lots of fun action, and hopefully we'll get the chance to do this again. Now, I was really happy to have the opportunity, since we both traveled down to NAO, had a lot of fun events. I think we're going to hear some more fun NAO stories, even beyond this broadcast, because there was so much that went down, so many fun things that happened, so many people I met from Armel that I'd never put a face to a name before. So there'll be a lot of opportunities to do that again in the future. Remember, Chicago coming up, PML Open, Hammer Girl tournament in New York. There's the Michigan tournament in I forget the name of that town.
Ann Arbor?
Saline, I believe, Saline, Michigan. And there's also the USPML Open. USPML tournament's going to happen in Sparrow's Nest, 64-person full auto table tournament. That'll be the last chance qualifier. So lots of things to look forward to in terms of live events. And if anyone wants to be fully abreast of the information there, check out NA Ricci website for all of that information, naricci.org. That being said, thanks everybody for tuning in. Looking forward to seeing you in our next broadcast. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time.